Hello everyone. It actually worked. We have video this week. That's crazy.
Playing with my...
You're good. What's up, everybody? How you doing? I'm back in the... I know you guys haven't seen the whole bird thing in 2 weeks, because I've been lazy on stream, but we're here with it again. It's gonna be fine. Alright, guys. Welcome, everyone. Thank you. This is our 4th week doing this. It's been a ton of fun. It's cool seeing you guys already fill up the lobby right away. So we're just gonna go straight into it. I'm Orange Albatross, in case you didn't know. And on the other screen, you're going to be looking at Rissa from Malevolent Gaming. She's here to help us through the night with some excellent gameplay from the teams that did show up, because most of them did. So, anything you want to say, Rissa?
No, I just want to say hi. How are you guys?
All right, awesome. And let's see. We got another guest caster, Mac, who's going to be switching in and out between rounds with Rissa. So, he's going to be like the third one. We're expanding. We're expanding the operation. So real quick, we're going to discuss the current team meta that's going on, because we've had people returning week after week. So we've had 3 tournaments so far, all Outta Birds being my team, have won 2 of them. And Synthesis Gaming, the devils that they are, the amazing players they are, have won 1 of them and came close on another. So it's been kind of like head-to-head the whole time, you know? So the plot's going to thicken. There's no bad blood between it, but, you know, I'm supposed to amp it up and make a story out of it, aren't I? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Alrighty, yeah. So let's see. Synthesis actually have 2 teams in the mix. If Lobo shows up, at least. One of them's captained by Lobo, the other's captained by Yowza. They played together when they won in week 2 and decimated. It was terrifying to watch. I'm glad I wasn't in their lobby, because I would have broken my controller. That would have been the end of it. But let's see. We're going to welcome all of our teams in a minute, and we're going to roll into these games. And if you're new here, I'm going to break down how the brackets go real quick, because it is an unconventional kill race. Usually you got a couple hours, as many kills as you can get. We do it a little differently here to try to make it a little more competitive. So let's take a look here and see what we got. Before we cut over into the bracket explanation, I just want to explain one of the teams here, captained by Zibby. He's been here every single week, and I would actually like to say he's going to be joining all Outta Birds for the competitive meta when we start rolling into trios matches, which is super exciting. So let's see here. What else we got going? Let's cut into the bracket explanation real quick. So basically, in the past, we would go from 8 teams down to 4 and then down to 2. But only 2 teams in the last 3 rounds, it didn't really feel quite so competitive. So instead, what we're going to be doing is going from 8 teams to 6 and then down to 3. So in the first match, all 8 teams are going to queue up at the same time, and all 8 teams will attempt to get the most kills possible in their match. After they die or win the match, whenever it ends, everyone will wait in the lobby, and then until all 8 teams are ready to go again for the second match. Each team gets 2 rounds to rack up as many total squad kills as possible, and then 6 teams with the highest number of kills will proceed to the second bracket. Same exact thing goes to the second bracket. 2 matches, highest amount of kills. Then it gets interesting. You go to the third bracket, and there are 3 matches and 3 teams. So basically, at the end of it, we are just going to see who takes home the crown. We're still new to all this, so we're trying to roll prizes out here and there, hand out some Apex coins, hand out some cash when we're available to. But it's coming. Look, I'm a homeless bird. It's coming out of my seed bank, okay? I only have so many dollars to give. But speaking of which, if you want to help out, you can subscribe to the channel. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, which are not far off of, then I can monetize the channel, run a couple ads during these tournaments, and then we can start getting money into the pockets of these competitors who are spending their time and putting on a really good show for all you guys so far, week after week. Well, fingers crossed that it continues. So I've gone on long enough. You all know that I love to talk. So what I'm going to do is cut over to Rissa, and she's going to go in and explain all the teams that we have here today.
All right. So we do have a lot of talent here tonight. So let's take a look at what we got. The first team is Outta Birds. We have RedSkuaYT and King J. They're both known to get out of some sticky situations with their movement, their jetpacks, and their weird banner retrievals. We have Team 2, Team Onyx, and OnyxCrazy, and AddyBoomBaddy. I feel so bad if I mispronounce them. Sorry.
I've mispronounced her username like 8 times. You're good. Don't worry about it. I'll take the heat for you. You're good.
Baddy, a constantly improving team, half made up of one of the channel's wonderful moderators. Oh,
yeah, Addy's one of my mods as of last week. Everyone congratulate her. Put her on the spot.
Interesting. So we have Team 3, Team North. I don't know.
Northellaz. I misspelled it again. I'm so sorry. Northellaz.
We have Northellaz as player 1, and Death Before Dreamin'. Their consistent gameplay and excellent gun skill, they keep them on your radar. Or a team to look out for, you know what I'm saying? Team 4 is Team Zibby. We have Zibby and Angel of Death. I believe that's how you say it. Between the killer smiles and their hyped up plays, this team has been a fan favorite. I can vouch for that. Next up, we have Team 5. We have SYN's very own Synthesis Gaming. We have SYN-xYowza and SYN-xNich, one of the highest performing teams in this competition history. This is the team you want to beat. Yes, I've competed against them in a few tournaments. This is the team we all want to beat, you know what I'm saying? Team 6 is Team Hasin. Are they here? Did they check in?
Let's see. I can cut over real quick. You'll be off for a second, but let's see. And it looks like they are not in, unfortunately. Team Hasin is not in today.
All right, they are
unfortunately,
out.
Yeah.
We have Team 7. Alongside Team 5 is another Synthesis team. We have Lovo, and are they here? Did they check in?
That's the other one that I don't think showed up. No, it looks like Lovo. I'm going to refresh real quick. You can all see my wonderful browser here. No, it looks like... No, he's on. He's on. We're good. We're good. We're going to proceed with Lovo. Once this ad plays... No, we're going to cut away. No, cut to someone else's audio. Okay. It's rolling. It's fine. Go for it.
No, you're good. All right, so they're sitting alongside Team 5, representing SYN, of course. You have Lovo and Eli. And you want to remember their insane wingman shots. Sorry. And their crazy plays from last week's tournaments. I know you remember that. I know everyone remembers seeing those crazy plays. I know it. And we have Team 8, last but not least, Team Vertic. We have ItsHypoxia?
Hypoxia, yep.
I think I want to say it right. And we have Cage Mode. You can follow them on their YouTube. Their solid kills and excellent movement have been their strategy so far. We can't wait to see how they'll shape up tonight in this tournament. Right.
Absolutely. Awesome. Now, guys, we got most of our teams, 7 out of 8 teams here. I'll take it. That means only one team's getting knocked off as we do this. So what we're going to do is before we start all the festivities and I force them to queue up their gameplay, what I'm going to say is, if you can, before we cut in, we're trying to raise $100 in total just to get some new graphics going for the stream. Obviously, You know, I'm using whatever resources I have available, but they're limited. So if you guys could, if you feel like you can, there's a Ko-Fi link in the description, and there's also one in the pinned comment right here in the chat. So if you can, pop a donation, and we'd really appreciate it. Either way, you're welcome to just, you know, chill either way. It's not obligatory. It's just, you know, just gonna insert that in there. So other than that, I think it's time for us to just kind of cut over to the commentator's point of view, you know, and see what we can see. Let's go ahead and cut over. Where is it? It's here somewhere. I know it is. There we go. Awesome possum. We'll hit actual full screen mode, and we are just about good to go here. I'm just going to instruct the teams to queue up. Let's see. I can do that, I swear. There's something here that lets me.
You are hilarious, bro.
Oh, goodness. Justin, I know you can hear me. I know you got the stream playing. I can see it, buddy. Alright, we're going to get all these guys to queue up real quick. So, unfortunately, Team Hasin could not make it, but, you know, we appreciate them stopping by anyway. As always, for signing up, rather. And they pulled off some insane plays last week, too, which is why I am upset that they're not here, just because I wish you guys get to see them perform. But, you know, that's quite alright. Alright, now, I totally thought of this. I had a tablet here to tell people what to do, because otherwise...
Yeah, he just sent it.
I wanted to avoid the crashes of last week. I don't know if you guys were here last week, but it was a doozy. It was a doozy. Alrighty.
That's tough, though. Your teammate is asleep. Like, that is wild. I promise, this is why I said, like...
I don't know what's going on there, but either way, anyway. Alrighty, guys. We're going to queue in, so we got quite a few people to see here. Quite a few people.
How do y'all know I wanted to pick Seer? What if I wanted to pick...
Let's cut in real quick. We'll see Team Onyx. Everyone looks like they're about to queue up. They're getting the message that I sent too late. Like I said, fully prepared. We got Zibby queuing up. Team Hasin, again, not there. I'm going to try not to click over on that tab too much. Get rid of the ad. Get rid of... Oh, they just got the message now, so they're going to queue up as well. Alright, everyone's getting ready. Oh, that's back on the Discord. Oopsie doopsies. But either way, we're good to go. As soon as this buffers, that is. You wouldn't mind I pay for really good internet, you know? It'd be nice if all of the internet actually worked. Looks like Jay's either buffering. Maybe it's not me, maybe it's him, I'm not sure. We see Onyx queuing up. So, Rissa, whenever you're trying to get high kills, like, what do you think is the best legend to try and get high kills with, personally?
Ooh, my sweaty legend is Wraith.
I feel that, I got you.
But with this new meta, Seer, I feel like Seer is also a good character. Like, at the moment, I feel like Seer can be a good character and get some nice kills.
Definitely pre-nerf, you know, I don't know what they're going to do when they do nerf him, but I mean, as of right now, it's hard to avoid him at all. You can't even rat in ranked anymore. If I solo queue into ranked, as I'm known to do, there's nowhere safe to hide at all.
Any character with good movement, which, I mean, I guess it depends on the player as well. You can have really good movement. Like Makni. Makni can play any player like it's awkward.
We have to send a stream.
Yeah.
Just seeing his Valkyrie plays alone, you know? Like, I'm still a bit shook. We're cutting over here to... I keep going to say Birds of Airbase because we changed the name a while ago. It's, like, ingrained there. But I'm getting some choppy quality in through them real quick. But they did drop over at Survey Camp by the looks of it. And we got Team Onyx. Landing on a purple shield. Always a fun way to start. Over in... Where is he at? I can't see that mini-map there. That's Lava Fissure, I think, right? Something like that.
You'd think I'd know the map by now when I play it all day long.
Right? I'm playing it long enough. But it looks like they're getting some pretty good loot to start. We'll cut over to Team North. And they're already getting into it right now, huh? Something happened. There's a fuse somewhere.
On me.
Oh god, and that devotion is ramped up. Ooh, and they go down straight away, unfortunately. Goodness, that's a rough start for Team North, however, you can't really do it. What can you do against the devotion, right? I mean, there's only so much.
Get the blue shield yet again when we come out of here.
There's a delay on my stream. Is there a way you could stream through Discord so that I could...
Yeah, it would have been good if I had set that up beforehand, you know? That would have been helpful.
I was just like, there's a little delay on my
Does anyone remember the bracket screen from last week? Please hold for 1 second.
Right there.
Oh, God. I think everyone does. Don't you worry, guys. We're going to be all set to go. As soon as I can remember administrative duties. There's a button here. I know there is. Share screen. Cool. Awesome possum. People still say that, right? I'm not that old. I probably am.
See.
And is that... Can you see everything, Rissa? We all good on your end?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yup. And oh, look like that! Like
Oh
nothing
my
even
God,
happened. We
I
came
got
back
five.
as Jay gets downed. Unfortunately.
Good job.
And
I
as
got
Stu is known to do,
five.
he
I
clutches
got
up.
five.
He clutches up. We're gonna cut back over, look through the teams real quick. Unfortunately, Team North is out. We can see Team Zibby and Fragment. From what I've noticed, they like to land Fragments quite often.
He's flash.
Fragment's a good way to get kills
No,
off
right
rip.
over here.
If only.
Come behind you.
It's always hard to play these buildings and know what to do.
Oh, you're
Of course,
clutch as fuck.
they clutch it up.
The loot pools as well. The loot pools as well.
Yeah, right?
Clutch as
Whenever I
fuck,
land there, it's like,
Kevin,
if I
let's
get a
go,
flat
my
line, I'm
boy.
happy. Anything else, it's like, I'm only getting Mozambiques and P2020s.
Yeah, I can land on a few museums.
Let's go.
And you know, sometimes
yes,
they just have
sir.
nothing.
You see Team Zibby clutching up there. We cut over Synthesis Gaming, which, again, I've noticed every single time. Fragment. That is where you kind of have to land if you want to get high killed games. So you got to do that risk and reward.
That was my strategy as well. It was Fragment or like no early kills.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yo,
I have to land
come here,
staging
come here.
or now what used to be refinery to get loot, but then it's a quiet game if you do that. It looks like they're controlling the streamer building as they've shown to be able to do.
Again with the wingman. Ooh.
Going for the punch. I couldn't even. I'm horrible with Mirages. I couldn't even follow where he was.
How does my screen look so?
Mine's pretty pixelated right now too. If you're getting bad quality, that's on both our ends.
It's just,
Unfortunately. Goodness. Right over here, Team Zibby. See, I'm getting good quality off Zibby's stream. It's mostly when I cut over to a couple other ones that it's giving me some choppy quality, you know?
Yeah, I
What
wonder.
is left?
Come towards us.
Kills that.
Is that? There's no way. Are they in the same lobby?
Killed him?
No,
Which
okay.
team?
I saw the seer skin and I was like, wait, did they end up getting in the same lobby as Synthesis because they were near the same spot when we cut over?
Outside?
So,
Yeah, outside.
I was like, that would have been
He
wild,
went back on the
right?
roof.
Yeah,
He was
whatever.
flash, right? I don't know.
Yeah, that
He
happened
must have got
once
fucked up before he fell off the
last
roof.
week. Let's cut over some teams we haven't seen yet. We got Synthesis 2 right now. No, we don't. That's the wrong one. Then we got Team Vertic here. I wrote stuff down. It's all good. And everyone's landing Fragment. They've been seeing these strategies the last few weeks, and I think everyone just knows that's where you got to go to get early kills. But it's such high risk in buildings like this.
Okay, see Kate, the beams. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, me. Let me go back up.
And there's more here. I don't know.
Yeah, let's go, guys.
Oh.
Foxy goes down, and oh, can they clutch it? Can they clutch it?
Wingman.
So close.
Oh.
Oh, the melee.
so
Someone's gonna be
laggy.
mad about that on Twitter. I know that.
It's
The
amazing.
melee punch right at the end. Goodness gracious. Let's cut over to Synthesis 2 with Lobo.
Oh, look at them deep in Fragment as well.
You know, everybody, you know?
We got shot in the.
No,
Oh,
there's no
my.
way.
He just turned on him
Oh,
so.
God.
That was amazing. That was amazing on Lobo's part.
Oh,
That
Absolutely.
poor
And if
kid.
anything's gonna do it, it's gonna be
clicking
Lobo.
that.
From everything we've seen,
That's pretty
you
nice.
know, consistently. He's good.
Don't ever shoot Lobo in the back.
He's
He
clipping
said-
it. He's clipping it. I don't blame him.
Fucking fried, easy dub.
Oh, my
Look at him
God.
with five
Yes,
ammo.
sir.
He's struggling right now.
See the
know.
energy ammo,
He's
dog.
sitting on 7 kills too, so
here,
they're
I'm
off to a
gonna
strong start.
You don't
Oh,
need
yeah.
if you don't
Let's
if
cut
you
over to all out of birds. What am I? I named the team. I don't even know what the name is. It's just, you know, we'll change it each week. That's what we'll do. And I'm still getting such a pixelated stream here from Justin, unfortunately, but they are sitting up on top of Fragment.
They're going for that balloon. I think
And
we should just go back.
I'm just waiting to see some of these teams in the same lobby, since every time we cut over, everyone's landed Fragment so far from what we can see, you know? But actually, you know what? The one team that didn't would be Team Onyx.
No, there's another team.
They landed, it was Lava Fissure, and, ooh, he's going for that
I got the full
KP.
team. I got the full team.
Can he do it? Oh,
got
no,
the full
he
team, I don't care.
secured those kills
I
at
don't
the end, though. That was
care.
pretty
I don't
good.
care. I got the
That
full
was a
team.
good secure. That was the evade on his part. It's definitely in his favor.
I
I'd
don't
say he prioritized
That's
that
all
pretty
I
well.
wanted.
He knew that they were going to
All
come
I
in and
wanted
sweep up, so
Was to get that full
he
Get
got
the
what he
kills.
could.
All that matters.
All right, let's cut over to Team Zibby real quick and see what's going on with them. So, where did they land Fragment? I could have sworn that they did, but maybe I'm just thinking that everybody did. You know?
I think they did. I thought they did. They might have rotated out.
We could probably
got
get to their side of it. I mean, there's still plenty of squads left.
An interesting
have 3
rotation to go to
kills.
Overlook. Usually that's somewhere that you
Maybe
land and
just,
try to
like,
get
play
away
it
from,
super
where it's,
safe
you
right
know,
now.
Yeah.
on the edge of the map. But
Have a good rotation.
yeah, but
Go for
we'll
like
see.
10, you know?
We'll see what they're up to in a
That'd be
bit.
a
We'll
good
cut back
number.
over to Synthesis Gaming with Yowza
I need you to be up here.
and
On me.
train station. Being train station, middle of fragment over and over again.
No, they're coming up. Just heal up. I'm gonna go up here.
Is it just one? I can't tell if it's just one or not.
Is
You're
the
fine.
quality still good? Like,
Yeah, some of the streams are
I'm
really
ready to
bad.
also pop.
Cutting through, if we go over to like Zibby's, it cleans
looks
up pretty
good.
quickly.
Alright, I'm good on ammo. I have enough team to fight. Enough
Yeah,
ammo
I
to...
don't know.
Up here.
Might just
You
be
jump
streaming
down.
all these points of view at the same time. You know, it's coming through a bit choppy.
Watch your head.
We can see Synthesis Gaming is definitely onto something here. And
Yeah, I
sitting
know.
on 4 kills by the looks of it through
Go
the
inside, go inside, go inside,
you
go
know,
inside.
what is it, like 144p quality that I'm getting here. 4 kills, 4 assists, I think.
That 4.
Yeah, it's not even cleaning up either, so I'm not sure.
On me, on me, on me.
I can't tell if they're going for the kidnap
Oh,
play or not, but they
dude.
somehow
Fuck,
get
up
him
here.
down. Goodness.
Just get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
That Wraith gets the shield swap right away. And if he cuts over, he can
Alright,
see
grab my
his
banner,
teammate's
grab my
point of
banner.
view.
okay, okay.
He's not gonna come back, he shouldn't.
I'm just waiting to see if that Wraith's still around, you know?
Get out.
I'm watching this, you know,
No name.
trying to spectate it or
Exactly.
commentate
Or
at the
5
same
sec,
time,
go
but
5 sec.
I'm sitting on the edge of my seat for some of these plays as well. You know?
No,
Let's
it's been
see here.
used. No name.
Alright,
He was able to get the banner and scoot out. I don't know that Wraith might have been solo
Okay,
and was
good.
just
We're
trying to
good right
secure
now.
that
We got
kill
8.
and scoot on. But either way, let's see. Let's see if I can remember who's still alive. Team Vertic was wiped, and we got Synthesis 2 with Lobo. They're sitting here.
Yeah, we ain't fucking around
9
no more,
kills,
bro.
3
Last
assists.
time, my boy was fucking sick.
Oh goodness. All right, well
He's beaming
they're
himself right now.
definitely sweeping up. There's still
And
6
he's still
teams
fried.
for them to pick on here.
Yeah, they said they're pretty good.
And it looks like they're rocking. I mean, that's kind of the meta I run, R99 and Volt. I just want to get close most days, you know? I just want to get like 10 meters away from them and try to beam them. But Rissa, what's your like go-to weapon, you know?
Bang had anything good.
right now, it has been the Volt and the Peacekeeper.
All right, I respect it. I like that. It's a good combo.
I'm trying to get better at the Peacekeepers. If not, it's Volt.
Come on, right behind me,
Evade.
behind me.
I feel like the Peacekeeper was away for so long that it's kind of hard to pick it back up
To get
again. And
back to-
yeah,
Oh,
Where?
here, UAV.
he's hitting those beams from a distance, though. I mean, they're kind of trading here.
Fucking
And then
weak.
he breaks the shield on him.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know where-
lagging.
It is, yeah. I'm getting a little
Still no
jumpiness, jitteriness here. Here and there, but let's see. Eli goes in and
he's
secures
flesh,
the
you got
kill. The
that.
other one's flesh. They got this. They are mopping up their first lobby of the night.
One, two.
I gotta
9
say.
kills.
Oh,
They were
fucking-
ready
what's his
for
name?
that
They
third
were.
party.
My goodness.
Knocked him.
Oh, barely over the rock. He did him dirty right there.
He's cracked. He's weak.
I would be so mad. I was like, I'm behind the rock.
Right? I would be too. It's like when you go around a corner but you end up getting killed. They're hunting him down. It's like playing
They're
in
not-
diamond lobbies right now.
In front of me.
My goodness.
Oh, was that a Lobo?
I
God,
thought it was a
Lobo.
Wraith at first. Yeah, I think it was a Loba.
She yeeted out of there. He's 1 health,
Oh,
literally.
no.
they secure it as we kind of figured they would. Let's cut over all Outta Birds real quick, and they're sitting on a total of 5. Still with that choppy stream from Justin. Let's see if I can adjust that here on my end. Oh, what's going on with this? It's supposed to be 720 source, so I don't know what's happening here. But either
Yeah.
way, it's to the point that like I would shut it down if I was seeing this. So hopefully this gets cleaned up a bit. Maybe see if he can restart his stream afterwards. We know Team Onyx is out. We know Team North is out. Cut back to Team Zibby. They're still in the game right now. They're sitting at
going down, but I saw it like
I think
3 times.
epicenter.
and
I
they
can't
damaged
recognize the
stop,
side of the
so I
map
thought that was
anymore
kill 'em.
myself, but
The new part.
yeah, they're cool. But I'm still getting used to them. Like, what, almost 3 weeks
Put on
later.
craft.
I am
2
too.
more. I need to.
I
I'm just
wish
gonna do
like.
there's no point. Just
I
heat
was
shot it.
trying to-
You gonna eat by that ring?
Oh, they don't have the
Ah, he's good,
meds,
he's
is the
good.
thing.
They got the
Heat
heat
shield.
shield going. Yep. I always forget those in the game. Like I pick them up and then if I'm stuck in the ring, I look down. I'm like, oh yeah, I picked one of those things up. You know, they just kind of get forgotten.
Make it 2 make
Personally.
No, I haven't. I have one make it. One
That
make it.
area is like. Just we're gonna have to call it near
It's just fun. We can
epicenter.
definitely find some
And
more kills
this is
here.
just in the vicinity. If there's snow on the ground, you're just near
Push me.
epicenter. Just go up to fragment from there. You'll be
Okay,
fine.
Red Sorsky,
So
I
they're
see you,
scooting
bro.
through. We're still seeing
On the red
what
shield,
looks
on
like
the
at
red
least
shield.
5 kills on their
be
part.
delayed.
We're gonna cut back over to, let's see, cut over to Synthesis 2 with Lovo. As we know, they've been dominating the lobbies. And they got over to Lava Siphon. Looks like they're hunting someone right now. So Lovo must have tagged someone with
Right
that
here.
Seer
Guy right there,
Tactical
no
on the
one there.
left. And that
He did.
enemy team is separated.
Still in here.
They're running. He has someone on UAV. See, that's why Seer comes in handy. The UAV, you're not running.
Right? Yeah, it's just like getting a 3-kill streak in
left.
Call of Duty, and it just doesn't go away. It's insane. Very, very helpful for sure. They only have 3 squads left too, so this could be a super interesting end game the way this goes. I mean, areas like this with all these, like the rocky areas, the broken streets and stuff, there's not a whole lot of cover. You know, you're gonna kind of know where everyone is. But it looks like it's actually pulling over towards Lava City, which, you know, spoiler, may be going away mid-season. We'll see.
Yep, in front of us.
They're on the hunt right now. That's got to be the other teammate. With Reg Shields. He's on the run, though. There's no way. He's not getting away from him.
If he
He
comes
knows
up,
it.
he's gonna get fried.
He's trying, but he's going to hit
stuck
that
on
zip
there.
line on the left, most likely, thinking he can bamboozle them. Or he's going to stay down there. What's he trying here? I mean,
Oh, I fell.
Trying to hide. They're running high.
right?
Oh, I know,
It's a
but
seer,
he's
man.
lost
You got to
out.
run.
He's gonna get away.
He can't hide. He can't do it.
Oh, nothing.
No, that's what sucks. He used the R301 with a 3-time or a 2-time?
Oh, goodness. You didn't have that 99 reloaded. It's definitely going to mess with him.
Going
Are
back.
they going for the punch? In total, there's only 2 other teams left right now. Scratch that, there's 1 other team left. Elogius has 12 kills. Lovo has 10. This is perhaps the strongest first round that we've seen from anyone in this tournament yet. They're not even done yet.
Eli and Lobo. There's one more team.
Right? I mean, we did say Synthesis in general was the team to beat here. Or rather, you said it very nicely, Rissa, and they're not disappointing, that's for sure. Alright, well, while they're getting it on with the last team, we're going to cut over Synthesis 1 and see what's going on with Yowza. And it looks like they've got 2 teams left.
They're coming
and
in.
It's nuts
Cover
to
that
see the
hallway.
kill disparity between both teams here, but they're sitting waiting. It looks like it's going to be a stalemate kind of an end game. And a very pixelated one at that. Let's cut over real quick to All Out of Birds. I want to say All About Birds, like it's...
Isn't this your team?
Let's see.
Huh.
Skua gets 1 down, but it looks like Justin's get that Spitfire off the care package.
Nice.
See, why doesn't hip fire on the Spitfire work for me like that, huh? That was pretty good.
Use it.
Alright, everyone's getting to their end game here, so there's 2 squads left for all Out of Birds. We cut back over to Team Zibby.
I
They're
have
still
Moby
in
in
the
my
mix.
body.
They
That's
got
no big
2
deal. He's
teams
got
as
it right
well.
there. He just got a bat off.
We'll really get the red
Purple shield.
time. We'll
I'm about to
teammate
die.
pop off
He's
the
pushing you now.
res.
Zibby's
Push
gonna
off
bleed
a bit.
out. Unfortunately, why does he
It's okay,
secure
it's okay.
his...
Bring the Moby down. Bring the Moby down.
Oh, goodness. That was if he was 2-3 seconds faster, you know?
What the fuck? I'm panicking.
But it's gonna be most likely a
Calm down.
1v2.
You're good. Call the Moby.
They're
Heal.
right at endgame.
You have plenty of
There
time.
is a... Oh, he has a mobile. See, this is why it comes in clutch.
Absolutely. He's
Okay.
still got 50 seconds before it
They
closes.
may
That's
push,
plenty
bro.
of
They
time.
may
That's
push.
the only rough thing
the
about it is
last
how
two
long it
teams.
takes for this to deploy.
Yeah, and will the team push him? Knowing he's about to res.
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
I don't know. I mean, if they're paying attention to the kill feed.
Run, 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 run,
Oh
run.
goodness, no. They're about to be chased. It looks like Angel of Death is getting hit by a Gibraltar ultimate,
Tell me a pad if you can.
and he's just scooting
did.
away. He's just out of there right now. Zibby is gonna get caught in the mix.
And you're on your own.
Exactly.
If you just run, you can see the mountain, the edge of the mountain.
No phase for him to do, but he was able to land
Right there.
decently far
Let's
away.
do it,
So I
let's
think
do it.
what's
Shoot
going to
down,
happen is Kevin, the Angel of Death, I just love saying that, may end up having to share a weapon
I
with
gotta
him.
play this building right
See
here.
what
Oh, no, I
happens.
can go to the next one. I can go to the next one.
On open
They're
for
on me.
I
They're
think
on me.
it's
They're on me.
teammate
They're on me.
goes
They're on me.
through.
They're on me. They're on me.
Oh no, the controversial rampage. I
Hey,
can't
yeah.
fire this gun to save my life, so I'm wondering how this is going to work right
Rampage.
now. Yeah, I can't.
Here's the Wraith movement. Oh,
Valkyrie,
we
don't try.
No,
She's dead, she's dead, she's dead.
nah.
Oh my god, she didn't know how to gun.
Oh, and the Valk goes down.
Oh, that was both beautiful and painful to watch at the same time. I feel bad for the
Yeah, Thirster,
Valkyrie.
Thirster.
And it's a
Let's go,
2v1 right now.
let's go.
Zibby's got all this
Let's go
loot
into
sitting
the
here. I don't know why that
fucking-
Valkyrie didn't drop and start
Alright, ammo.
shooting, but He's set right now. He's good to go.
Fuck, I know, I don't have ammo.
I won't
For
move
what?
that fast.
Like,
Wait, I'm right! This guy's lagging, he's from Japan, bro! He's lagging his buttons off, dude! Ah, circle! I'm
Zibby
dead.
gets tagged by the ring right
He's
as
right
he
here,
goes
he's
to
one!
scoot out of it.
We win! Kill him,
Oh,
shoot him,
they
shoot him!
got it.
We win.
The other
He's
guy
dead.
gets down
Hey,
by the
other
ring
guys
as
are
well. Seeing them jump out of it like
What
that
the
is just
heck?
nuts.
Yes,
Nice
sir!
victory.
Yes, sir! Good start,
Now we
boy!
got a couple of
Good
teams
start!
cut over
Let's
to real
get
quick
it,
to
bro!
fucking
see.
start with.
We got
Let's
Synthesis,
go, already.
right?
Go.
We got Synthesis 2. Look, Lobo's team, squad placed #1. They
Dubs.
came in clutch at the end there. Let's see what's up with the initial Synthesis game, and they won their match too. We missed a couple of end games here, you know?
Jesus, Lobo with the
Unfortunately.
24.
And we'll
That
cut
was
over.
pretty good.
And all Outta Birds also win their match. We couldn't get all the end games at the same time, unfortunately, you know, but
Pretty high kill games.
right? Alright, guys. Dang.
Think is the way to go. I call it cap. Still, forever in my heart, it'll be cap.
Not everybody won.
Alright, let's cut back
Everybody
over
won.
to our caster screen. Here. No, that's not gonna
I didn't
go the
take a
right
picture of
feed
it, my
unless I
bad.
use my
I did
magic
not
key.
take
There
a
we
picture
go.
of that. My bad, Luigi.
Alrighty. Well,
I put my phone.
one hell of a first game. I mean, we saw a lot of moments cutting in and out,
For the last.
and couldn't even see all the victories. Everyone was, you know, popping off for the most part.
At the same time,
Yeah,
all
right?
the fights were down at once.
I gotta say, so far, I mean, we're only 1 out of 7 matches in, but seeing Zibby get down at the same time as the enemy, and they're both just crawling out of the ring,
Damn.
was pretty
Yes.
funny to me. I gotta say.
Lobo and them had 24.
Oh, make it out. That was a good end game.
Exactly.
God,
All right, guys, real quick.
God
Let's see
damn.
here. Do you have anything else to add to that, Rissa, before we check the scoreboard and cut over to Mac
Oh, wait, I'm
for the next
really
round?
not- I ain't even not. My
The
bad.
teams played really well. I think a lot of the teams played more aggressive these first rounds. I want to see if they'll switch it up, or will they stay playing like aggressive early on.
Absolutely. I mean, what we've seen so far is that kind of does happen. They play aggressive, and then it gets more conservative later on. So we'll see what happens and see how your predictions go for it. But all right, we're gonna cut over to the bracket screen that you all know and love for a second while I cut over to Mac. And Mac, if you got your cam set, buddy, now's the time to turn it on. And because all these people are looking at this old, this is not even the right bracket anymore. This is the old one where it was 4 or 8 teams, 4-2. So let's see here. Looks like Mac's camera's not hopping on. Mac, if you can hear me, go ahead and switch your mic on, buddy. We're gonna have you come in for the second
It
round.
is.
You're good here?
In fact, yes.
Awesome,
sir.
awesome. Let's see here then. All right, well, we're just gonna go ahead and cut back over to the gameplay screen. Over here. We're good to go. Awesome, awesome. Let's take a look here on the Discord and see if anybody's run into any issues. See if everything's good. Looks like our scorekeeper, Luigi. You guys know Luigi, right? He trolls me in my chat left and right every possible chance he gets. And he's actually sitting in the background being the scorekeeper as screenshots are coming in. And he's watching all the streams and he's being a sweetheart. So if you guys can give a big ooh-woo in the chat as he likes, just give it up for Luigi because he's awesome. He plagues me with that every day. I swear to God, it's every day. He gets on, he wakes up halfway across the world just to put ooh-woo in my chat. So, I love him for it. All right, let's take a look here. You up for the next match, guys? All right. All right, Mac, you ready to roll with me? See what we can cast here?
Yes, sir.
Awesome, awesome. And I've just given the command to everybody, so they are going to start queuing up for their next match any second now. And we still got 7 teams to look at here. Unfortunately, as we've seen, Team Hasin could not make it, but 7 teams, 4 out of 7 victories from what we were able to see, which is still nuts. Based on what you saw for the first round, Mac, what are your predictions? Some of the top tier teams we see going to the next one. Where do you think they're going to end up?
As usual, I'm seeing Synthesis Gaming always popping off. Of course, he's Lobo. As you know, he was my most valued rival for MVP in past tourneys. As he, you know, that same skill level as me, he can just drop the side kills. So I'm gonna have to say Synthesis Gaming, and
I mean, even if.
I'm gonna have to go with 2 Synthesis Gaming teams, to be honest.
I feel you, man. No, that's
They are the biggest competitors out there right now.
absolutely. They've shown up week
no,
after
you
week.
gotta
They've
show
shown
you
what they
from
can
behind.
do. We got everyone queuing up here so far, except for Team Hasin, who I still
There
have
you
pulled up on
go.
tab, but that'll be fixed. Everyone's queuing up. We're gonna be all set. That's the wrong screen once again, but you know, keyboard commands, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. It looks like it, but in reality, while everyone's queuing up here, let's go ahead and look over at the YouTube screen. Just see what you guys are up to over in the chat. We got 20 people here. We got 11 likes in the stream. You guys all being fantastic. Dealing with the with the slight pixelation here and there. We appreciate it for sure. You know, at some point, I'm sitting on a potato of a machine. It's a potato.
I was trying to set up multi-stream earlier. My CPU, I feel like it was going to explode, man.
Shit.
Doing way too much. Too much noise. I had to end that
Just
pretty
use
quick.
my
I was like,
orange
nah, I
screen
can't
for
do this. Oh, blow up my PC.
This kind of threw me off.
Yeah, it's rough. I tried doing multi-stream to have all 8 up at the same time, but if anyone in there knows graphics cards, right? I'm sitting on a GT 1030, which should be basically outdated as a doorstop. My experience. So it you know, gets the job done for this, but at some point we'll upgrade. We'll be able to see everyone beautiful, crisp 1080p, 60 frames per second. All that good stuff. Now, everyone's dropping at the moment. We got Synthesis dropping in, Yowza's team. We cut over. Looks like they didn't get the no, there we go. It was just lagging behind.
Let's go.
I realized Yowza.
What was that?
He loves Yowza. What I realized him is he loves Fragment. I've yet to see him let anywhere but Fragment.
So far, every single game that I've spectated and commentated for them, they land Fragment. I mean, it pays off. It's a good strategy, you know. If it isn't broke, don't fix it. But
yeah. Same with Lobo. It seems like he's taking my strat. Always lands Dreamer building a Fragment. Most people I call it Dreamer.
For me, at this point, it's like a 50-50 flip of the coin, that building. I try.
So if you don't have one.
Try to do well in it, but you know, it kind of depends on the day for me. But let's see. As a matter of fact, we got... Oh, I thought this was a streamer building for a second until I looked on the minimap, realized this was Skyhook. All Outta Birds ended up landing Skyhook, the mini version of Fragment. Some games, there's a lot of teams here. Some games, there's one other team, and you're all scooting around for way too much loot, more than you can carry. We'll cut over to Team Onyx, see what they're up to. We'll try to get in on some early game action here. We can see Onyx had 1 kill, but unfortunately,
We're gonna have more
we weren't
loot
able
than we are,
to
so we
quite
probably need
see
to
it yet. Cut back over to Yowza's team, and of course, they're in some kind of an engagement already.
That Fragment mentality for them.
Watch on top.
They're always ready for that engagement.
Right behind you, behind you, behind you, behind you.
I didn't even realize how interesting it was. I'm a Loba main, and seeing the Sears Tactical being able to track you when you teleport too, that's a bit nuts.
Yeah, I feel like that right there
No,
is
she didn't go down, bro.
the most useful thing I've seen for that.
Yeah, unfortunately, Yowza's team does end going down a bit earlier than I think they would have liked to, but that's kind of the deal with landing at those 50-50 drops sometimes on certain parts of Fragment.
You want anything energy?
Yeah, I feel that. I remember
You want a,
we had the good games Fragment, and then
gold
we
knife?
had those 2 scuff games.
Yeah, it's just you're at the mercy of the RNG Jesus for the most
We'll
part.
go to right here.
Basically, yes, sir.
All right, so we're looking over at Lobo's team right now. Already sitting on 3 kills. Kill leader was just taken from him a second ago, but again, the Fragment strategy.
Right in front of us.
He's getting ready to pop. Your tactical somewhere. Doesn't pick anybody up, unfortunately, but
To be honest,
you know,
I mean, Valkyrie.
stream building.
That's something.
Oh god,
Crack.
poor Valkyrie.
Oh, I almost knocked there.
She got away.
That's the things
somehow.
about Valkyries. I don't think they realize doing that is what's going to get them killed the most.
Right? I think that in a
Especially
good
when it
sense,
comes to
that's
Fragment.
Oh yeah, going over that lava river. But the thing is, like, I think that Respawn did a good job balancing the jetpack where it doesn't fly too fast. I think that was everybody's concern.
Oh, absolutely. When I heard of that coming out, I was expecting a jetpack, you know, going about 20 miles.
Thinking Boba Fett.
Across the map, getting from one place to another like Pathfinder. But it was just pretty slow, actually.
Exactly. So both Synthesis teams
yeah,
are
I feel
out
like-
very early. Surprisingly.
Oh,
Definitely different from what we saw last match. Yeah, both Synthesis teams are down. We cut over to all
capital luck.
like we said, 50-50, you know, it all depends. But let's see here. We cut over all Outta Birds. They're still in Skyhook with 2 kills. I mean, at this point, with only 15 other teams, if they sit here at this engagement instead of fly off, they may be risking, you know, maybe they'll secure 2 kills here, but the kill feed is definitely dying off. The lobby is rotting away. You got less than half the people left as round 1 begins to close. Justin's in an engagement on the bottom floor. Skoo is picking up from up top, but it looks like their shields are shredded.
I don't know if you picked that up. School went up that building when he was a Pathfinder.
He was above me. He
Yeah.
jumped up
Instead
there,
of
but I
just
jumped down.
jumping all the way to the top, he jumped back up to one part and jumped back up to another.
Exactly.
He's on his play.
We got that Seer ultimate coming in handy here. I don't think that other team knows what they're supposed to be doing to go up against it. But
Anytime I've been inside of a Seer ult, I try and move as much as I can. Especially in a zipline building, they can't keep up. They may know where I'm at, but they just can't keep up.
that's you know what? That's actually an excellent strategy to go up against it. I didn't even think about that.
Oh, he got me. Shit.
The more you go up the zipline, the more they
He
have
was
to go
aiming
up the
for you when he
zipline.
got
So
me.
gives you the opportunity to laser when they're coming up.
I don't think Jay realizes he has a frag. Oh, he does realize. Okay, paying off the door frame.
He revived his teammate.
They're getting a revive off down there by the sounds of it, and they're trying to
You want to get me?
do what they can. He's Jason with all of his throwables. I don't even carry that many throwables. It's crazy. They interrupt that heal of the revive.
I carry one throwable in all my fights. That's
Yeah, exactly. Same here, because I'm gonna go through so much ammo. You know?
And that's just what I'm carrying at
man.
Rampage.
Yeah, just run. You got it. You good.
That shotgun shot barely missed him as he was jetpacking out from that balcony.
See if School can hush this up. The Valkyrie place.
Bullets, man.
Absolutely. So he looks like he's gonna heal up. We're gonna cut over some of the other teams here. And Team Onyx unfortunately is out. We got Team North. Team North was eliminated early as well. Team Zibby. And Zibby is known for making some interesting and fun plays. It looks like there's only 7 squads left. And there's not a lot going on. They have 1 assist, which means that Kevin, the Angel of Death, I will never get sick of saying that. It's hilarious to me. Has at least 1, but, you know, not sitting at the greatest score potential this late in the game. Unfortunately. Let's cut over to Team Vertic real quick and see what they're up to. We haven't seen too much of their action so far, but it looks like they're doing pretty well for themselves if you look at the scoreboard.
It's hard to see that, guy.
Yeah. They don't get into many fights, but they definitely can pull out that end game pretty well.
Absolutely. Let's see. These buildings are always tricky. I mean, if I don't have my FOV like cranked up, you know, sometimes I'll switch between 90 and 110 depending on whatever the case is. If it's not cranked up, I can't win hipfire fights in this building to save my life.
Yeah, that is something I tell people when they ask me. You know, they're asking for my settings and stuff. I'm like, it's not really based off the settings. It's your FOV when it comes to certain fights.
Oh, absolutely.
Long range fights, you want to have that about 100 to 106 FOV. When it comes to close range and hipfire, I always go with about 102 to 106. I never tell somebody to use 90 or 110. 110 is just way too stretched for me.
Yeah, I feel you. I used to run 90 all the time when I played on a TV. I go on a monitor now. Even being on console, I can't. It's a big monitor. It's I gotta do 110, 104 maybe sometimes, but that building can be difficult. Unfortunately, looks like cage mode is down. Hypoxia grabbed the banner, and went over the zip line, and just immediate revive. I mean, that's probably the best way to do it at this point. You're not being shot at immediately. You might as well use that beacon inside a fragment.
3 kills, you have 3 kills.
Oh, absolutely.
And
It is a risk to take, just knowing that it is fragment and people are definitely going to push that. But it's also probably the smartest in trying to move around and play.
Agreed, absolutely. And there's only 3 other teams left, which I hadn't noticed at first. But I mean, they're sitting on 6 kills, a potential other 6 kills in the bag if they're able to. I saw that thing that said My Death Box, but I thought it said grab banner, and I was like, what? What are you talking about? I was very confused there for a second.
That's something that has confused me, because all my randoms like to do that as well.
Yeah. I feel you. So it looks like they're getting their gear back. They're all set. It's like nothing even happened. Let's go ahead and cut through all Outta Birds. And it looks like SYN is sitting in the ring. And it's not the best looking, but he's got Jay's banner. You know, there's still 3 minutes by the looks of it. Oh, sorry, a little over 2 minutes until the next ring closes. I'm just curious as to what play he's making here, because is that beacon still there?
I want to say he's going for an epicenter res. Did I not know?
He might have. I'm wondering if he's got his ultimate ready to go, if he's trying to get up on a high point just to jet off of there and see where he can go. We'll see. No, he's trying to find a revive over here. There's that beacon right across the zipline. At the very least, even though there's only 6 teams left, they're not going to be contested doing this. I doubt anyone is around close enough or wants to endure the blindness of the ring against the snow, because look how it's like glowing. It's like opening your eyes with night vision goggles on. It's crazy.
I cannot stand ring in the snow. It's so bright.
Back in was it season 3, they actually had to change it because of how like abysmally bright it was.
66.
You couldn't see nobody.
Master, like, come on,
Exactly.
yes.
Well, while he's trying to go for that revive, we're gonna cut over to Team Vertic real quick.
On me. Go to this guy.
They still had that revive off. They're looking good.
What the fuck was that?
They got an slippery octane scooting and looting somewhere here. Oh, he hit his head off the icicle and just fell right down.
That right there reminds me of the last fight, the last game of the first tourney we did. On the last fight for me, the octane hit the wall and bounced off of it. You know, off of this game.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of that.
Right? Almost feel bad for him. Almost. Let's see.
Just almost.
We still got. I think Team Zibby is still in the mix here. They are. And every time I cut over, I can see Luigi. He's over
Let's
there
go,
in his
Luigi.
chat.
Let's go, Kevin. We got this, boy.
Zibby always hyping Kevin up every time I cut over, smiling, doing something. It's always nice seeing his gameplay. So they're sitting on 3 squads left right now. They're at Lava Siphon.
Should be a team here, a team close.
Zibby does not have a long-range weapon, and if I've noticed anything with this new POI, you gotta have a longbow or a scout or something, because people are just gonna sit up on the roof and poke you.
Absolutely. And if they know you got no long range, they're really gonna see
The team in the middle over there.
Absolutely. I'm still personally working out a strategy for myself. But Mac, what would you say to anyone watching right now? There's 21 people watching. What would you say, as someone who I know is a high-level player, what's your best tip for this area, for beating teams in this new area?
It really comes to placement and knowledge. You know, you gotta know this area.
Dude, we could put the pad on top of the gun.
Normally,
and make a play,
I would try and stick a fight in the middle, but very middle.
Let's do it.
As where Zibby's looking right now.
Talking about making a play.
That's normally where I would do my fights.
Put the pad on the gun.
I'd fight him inside, get him low, and then I'd try and climb up top.
Put it on top of the gun.
They have to come.
Oh yeah,
that's a good way to look at it. Bring the kills to you.
Oh, they're looking. They're looking. Do some. Do weaving.
Looks like the enemy team is actually using that tactic right now against Team
Zibby. Oh, short. But some second floor. Oh no.
It does look like that actually.
I'm coming down.
They missed what they were trying to do. I know they were trying to hit that jump pad onto the roof, but it
just didn't pan out. So they're gonna take some lava
damage. As long as you get here, you're good. Just get here.
Sit under this bridge. We're gonna cut over real quick to Team Vertic.
They have to push down to get us.
Popping off real quick. Oh wait, no. It looks like they're actually getting pushed here.
Like 5%.
Looks like we're staying. That team's right above them. I thought they were gonna back off for a second. They're getting hit with seer stuff. Seer stuff, not seer tactical. I'm not gonna use any technical terms because that'd be crazy, right? And it looks like it's going to be a stalemate, possibly. So we're going to cut over to Vertic real quick, see what they're up to. One other team right now. Just them, one other team.
Man, occasionally he's a little low in health. I wanted to assume that's because there he goes.
Yeah, I was looking at it and I was like, please, skip, hide behind something and heal. Of course, I'm guilty myself. I'll have like a couple of bars of shields off and I'm like, it's okay, coach, I can still fight. I can get in the game. And then, you know.
No, and you can ask Rissa as well. It takes me forever to heal. I will go push 2 kids with 30 HP. Doesn't matter. I will attempt to fight it.
Yeah, Skua has had to deal with me doing that enough times. Unfortunately, I'm usually not victorious when I do that, so he's dealt with the bum side of that more often than once. For sure.
For me, it depends. It can. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of like Fragment, 50-50 flip. But so what's going on here? Cage mode. Looks like Hypoxia was stalled, maybe? Huh? No, are they there?
I think he just crashed.
No, they crashed.
Yeah, I think he just crashed.
Cage mode is saying that Hypoxia may have crashed. As a matter of fact, Hypoxia is technically the team captain here, and usually they have to stream their point of view. But I was contacted beforehand saying their Wi-Fi has been acting a bit jittery, which I think we can all relate to here and there.
Looks like he's back.
Oh, yep. See the syringe going off. Maybe a little stutter. Let's see, they're going to have a stalemate kind of endgame, so we're going to cut back over to Outta Birds and see what's up with them. They apparently, didn't quite make it, but we had Team Zibby in the mix as well.
Someone's trying to walk up, bro.
I believe
someone's walking out. Someone's here.
Both synthesis teams, they were cut out. So we got Zibby and Vertic to keep our eyes on right now.
Where that came from?
I don't know.
It looks like he is he's still fighting the team from the first time.
Yeah,
what a side.
It's just attrition right now. Oh.
He's low.
That seer messed up. Zibby should heal up right now, please. Thank goodness. Popping a battery.
Oh, I got switching now.
That Eva is pretty overpowered.
It is.
Yeah.
That's me.
All they did is nerf the attachment, you know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah.
That's
not really doing anything.
It's okay.
Especially when you get a purple bullet on it. Basically, you have the attachment.
She's low.
Yeah, precisely. He's trying to pull a something straight out of a respawn trailer right there with the EVA 8 fired
bro.
midair, but he
Just
actually, Kevin the Angel of Death, clutches up, as he's known to do right here.
Yeah, it's okay. We need to get ring, bro. Holy shit, no.
I forgot what I was gonna say now.
Looks like they're fighting against the ring coming in behind him, but it's fine.
I think the other team is the give on the other side, bro.
And the other team is on the other side.
On the one over left.
They don't
This
really
place
have
to me
a
is
good
the worst
push
place.
here, and Kevin goes down.
They're gonna push off that.
This place to me is the worst place
Like
to
an
fight.
octane chaser, they're probably already here.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
I
Okay.
do not like fighting here, especially in
Here,
ring,
another
because
one,
there's
okay.
just so many places they can sit for high ground and little skeevy indentions in the map.
He's one! No! No!
He's gonna come out with that EVA 8.
It's a 1v1, but it's a Gibraltar against an Octane. No offense,
Yo, you got him, you got him, you got him.
He's awesome,
Heal,
but it's
heal.
a Gibraltar against an Octane.
No, you got him, you got him. You win this, you win.
Gibraltar's
You're
better than
insane, Kevin, you're
Octane.
insane! Let's get it, boys!
Kevin
Let's
was
get
better with the
it!
bubble play, as we
You're
see.
nuts, my
My
guy!
goodness.
Something I
please
tell all
stop with
new
music.
gibbies. You gotta learn the level play to be a good gibbie. Or
Absolutely.
it's just not gonna work out for you.
I think people just see him being picked a lot in the ALGS and all that, and they're like, oh, I can play Gibraltar. But bubble play there's a whole art to it, I think at least. As someone who goes up against Gibraltars all the time.
Where are they?
You know, that happens after every ALGS. So, you know, people see what people are running in the ALGs, and then that's the new meta. That's what I've been seeing lately. Whatever ALGs is, that's the new meta in pubs.
Exactly. The funny thing is, like I said, I'm a Loba main. I think it was there was one game. I want to say it was in APAC, but it might have been a different region, where they used Loba to win at an end game with their black market, and I was just like, see, that's what I've been telling everybody. And then all I saw were Lobas for quite some time after.
Yeah, and it's the same with the Revenant Octane. That didn't start until after the ALGS because I'm pretty sure it was TSM who used it in the ALGs, and you know TSM in this community, everything's based off of them.
Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, I can't recall exactly where it started, but the thing is, you know, I'll do a little quick PSA here. The second that all these streamers decide to complain about something, all it's gonna do is perpetuate it. It's not gonna go anywhere because everyone's talking about it, you know. So
It's gonna get it out there even farther and farther, and more people just gonna start using it.
yeah, if they just all been like, oh, that sucks, and just been quiet, Revtane wouldn't have been as big an issue. And I'm not noticing as much Revtane, which I think is the only good thing about the way that Seer has been released with all of his power, is that I'm seeing less and less Revtanes. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah, right. For now, what I'm seeing in ranks is there's a lot of Revtane and Seer, which is probably the most broken thing I've seen so far. In my opinion, even though without the jump pad, it's probably more broken than the Revtane.
Yeah. Looks like Cage Mode may be able to clutch up in here. The Valkyrie backs up on their jetpack and Scoodly Boop Boops over. But the question is, can they get that off? Nope, they didn't get the battery off. And it looks like Hypoxia is going to get a battery off. They win. Vertic drop kicks that last team out of existence. My goodness. Really showing that they have exactly what it takes.
Yeah, it was sad to see since this got so early, but gave these teams a good chance to get up there.
Yeah, I think in a way it kind of maybe if the other teams are watching right now, it gave a spark of hope after seeing that first game with Lobo securing all those kills. So what we're going to do here is cut over to the bracket real quick. I'll get a different thing instead of the bracket at some point, you know, maybe. We're still figuring it out. That's why the whole donation thing's there, because we need some kind of in-between screen. So let's go ahead, cut over, and I'm just going to take a look and see what Luigi's saying, because like I said, he's my scorekeeper in the background, guys. He's like the guardian angel, making sure this all goes the way that it's supposed to. Let's see here.
Important.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, what we did is in the first week, it was just we record kills, the team kills at the end of the match. And then after that, we started introducing accolades, and we had to record more info. So it definitely switched things up a bit. Let's get the official take over here. I'm gonna take a look. And we got some crazy numbers over here for sure, guys. Some crazy numbers. Let's take a look what he has to say. Mac, out of everything we saw, you know, we had some stale moments there. We had some high octane ones. What was your favorite?
I'm gonna have to say Yowza's fight. In the beginning, it was like a stalemate, but not a stalemate. If that makes any sense. They sat far back from each other, but they were pepping and fighting each other from just back to back consistently. But it ended up ones that it's new, unfortunately.
I got you. Yeah, that makes sense. I think seeing Zibby in that last fight we just saw a moment ago, if he did not pick up Kevin, they wouldn't have been able to make it. And at first I saw him picking him up and I was like, oh, there's no gold bag. How is this going to work? But it ended up working. It ended up working pretty damn well.
Yeah.
Let's take a look here. We're going to see what these teams have right now and who's going to make it. You know, I think we all kind of have a pretty good idea. So let's see here. We got Synthesis 2. I don't think any of us are curious if they made it to the next round or not, personally. And I'm just tallying things up here as Elogius putting them in the back end. We're taking a peek. We got some stats I wasn't expecting after watching what we were able to, but there were so many end games we weren't able to really catch just because of what was going on. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna have to say,
what was
this week, it seems the fighting is starting to happen at the same time. It's unlucky.
Absolutely. They all decided that, okay, this is the time to pop off. They're going to do this now. Right, let's see, guys. I know it's a bit of a waiting period in between. You know, we're still working out the buffs and scratches and all that stuff here. But once again, guys, just give it up for Luigi being fantastic in the background. Because he has been nothing short of an angel at this point, you know, for helping me out, helping the whole thing out as much as possible. So let's take a look and see what he has to say as he's putting these last numbers in. Okay. So, guys, because we did show up today with only 7 teams instead of usual 8, and we're trying this new bracket going from 8 to 6 down to 3, only one team is going to be eliminated this time around. So, unfortunately, Team North, you guys were only able to secure 1 kill. You had some very unlucky encounters there. You tried your hardest. You guys did come along the bottom. I don't want to take away from anyone's scoring here, though, so from the top, Synthesis 2 came in, Lobo's team, as you know, with 27 kills. And if we remember that second round, that's quite a bit, considering round 2 didn't go exactly as planned. Team Zibby coming in second with 20 kills. Synthesis Game, the primary one with Yowza with 15. Team Vertic with 14, all Outta Birds with 11, and Team Onyx with 4. So everyone apart from Team North, you guys are going to the second bracket. We're going to have 6. I'm going to cut it down to 3, and then have an Elite Fest right there at the end. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cut back over to Rissa if we can here, if it's going to allow it. It's going to, I think it kicked me out of the call. Is that what happened? Yeah, maybe what happened, guys. I can't tell. I'm just a guy with a keyboard trying his best. Yeah, no, it's my screen. There we go. We'll get it back in a second, but either way, fantastic plays that we saw left and right here.
Those end games once again had me on the edge of my seats.
Oh, absolutely. There's some good ones. If only we were able to see as many in the first round. But Rissa, what would you say as far as, you know, going full aggressive? Did you still see that aggression in those second tier matches?
I found a lot more rotation and nitpicking at the fights rather than just full sending right at the beginning.
Absolutely.
So they did play it safe. They played it safer. A lot of teams
100%.
did go out very fast this time around.
Yeah, it was a little surprising. I think the aggression maybe was still there with some of them, and it just didn't pay off the way that it normally does, you know? But let's see. What we're going to do here is cut back over some live gameplay real quick, as my caster screen doesn't want to do what it's supposed to do. But,
It's
you know,
okay.
like I said, difficulty. Yeah, for some reason, Discord, it's not pulling up video for some reason, but on my end at least. But either way, that's good. So all these teams are going to queue up again any second now, I swear, because I told them to.
Well,
There we go. Onyx is queuing up. We'll watch Onyx for a second when we get this whole thing
By the grace of freaking
rolling.
God, we got into round 2.
You can hear Nick over here.
All
And by the grace of God, we got into round 2.
I gotta calm down.
He's all hyped up, though. That's one thing I like about him, is he's always hyper every time he and I
It's like
play
what?
together, whatever the case is. He's a good dude to
We
play
got
with, for
literally
sure.
the lowest amount of kills
Let's
above
just cut
us.
over.
Above us.
Looks like North may be off. Yep, they're offline
Team
here.
got 27.
Let's take that tag out, but you know, that would have required some forethought.
Sorry, chat. I've been waiting
See
for
here.
the queue up.
Alright, we got Synthesis Gaming over here. And then we have Synthesis 2. Looks like they're...
So North was the only team to get. Oh yeah, because we only had 7 teams.
Yeah, because Team Hasin wasn't able to make it, unfortunately, so only one team got knocked out. So the whole reason behind switching the bracket, in case anyone watching is wondering, from going from 8 teams down to 4, is because you sign up for a tournament, you wait, you know, 2-3 days until it shows up, whenever the case is. You get about 30 to 35 minutes of gameplay, and that's half the teams just get wiped out right away. I just felt like that wasn't the best way to reward people for their time and their, you know, to thank them for being in this tournament. As, you know, I mean, they're providing entertainment to all you guys for free right now, as we're still getting all this ramped up with funding and everything, so figured we'd just shift it up a bit, and it is really fun watching all these teams in the last bracket when it's 3 teams. You see Lobo lands on top of the construction building, and there's just people left and right.
Hella teams here, bro. I thought it was only, I think it's like 3.
He gets the devotion, a flatline, not the worst combo, but I mean,
healing up.
There's a lot of people here.
Funny. It's better than what I get.
Right? Yeah, I don't get anything good when I land here. I thought that was just me.
Yeah, no, it's me too. It's me too. I'd be lucky if I get a peacekeeper.
And I'm not even good with the peacekeeper, so better than a Mozambique. And the thing is, the Mozambique's great now. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's still the Mozambique. It's still not the top tier gun that we're all hoping to land on. Let's cut over here. We cut over right in time to all Outta Birds, as they're both low on health, no shields, but they secure some kind of kill.
The Master Chief is coming here. I hear him.
And it looks like, based on the comms I can hear, SYN-xKanjik, there's the team about to approach them over here. They landed lava, which is a, no, go away, Google Chrome.
No, they were.
I don't want you here, Google Chrome.
It's a safe landing spot, I'd say.
Oh, absolutely, especially if you rotate to lava siphon and all that.
It's a good way to nitpick it.
Oh, behind us. Oh shit. I thought that was you. I don't know why.
They won't get insta third partied.
Yeah, that's a good point. They got a good couple of spots they can rotate to if need be.
There's another squad on me.
And they get the voice line. There's a second squad there, so they took one down. A total of 4 teams landed here. That's pretty good.
Holy shit.
Pretty good to grab some kills here. But Jay is not getting anything on the heartbeat sensor at the moment.
They ran. Will they chase those kills?
Another team.
That's a good question. I don't know. Look at the range on that heartbeat sensor, by the way. You see that like blue aura all the way over on the train building? Like, does that not to anyone else, or is it just me?
I love that wingman skin.
I have that one, but there's so many that I missed. Like I should have got from events, and I was like, I don't know. But now I like the wingman.
Yes, now I have become one with the wingman. It's taken some time. It's a very difficult.
It is. I mean, even here you see like you know that a lot of people in this tournament have some pretty good aim, but even then the wingman can be a little unforgiving at times, for sure. So let's see. This is just a war of attrition here as they're seeing who's gonna get broken shields first. There we go. There's some traction now, finally.
She got down.
You know what? I think that I'm gonna have to 1v1 Jay soon and say that he can't use the wingman. I think that's what I gotta do, because he's hitting some tasty shots here that I would have missed completely.
There's another team. There's another team on my building. Yeah.
And he's saying in the comments there's another team nearby too, so they're all just kind of sitting, seeing which team's gonna get knocked first. And as we all know, the third party will roll in shortly thereafter.
Yeah. I just lagged off the building.
Alright, so we know that his pixelation coming through on the stream, he says that he's lagging right now, so I think that maybe there's a bit of a Wi-Fi issue, which is why we're only getting what we're getting. But it looks like they are just going to dance around the building, but we're going to cut over to Team Onyx real quick, see what they're up to. They're scooting on the tracks right now. And nothing's happening.
Vertic is fighting.
What was that?
Vertic is fighting.
Vertic is fighting. We'll go over to Team Vertic. That's not the right thing. That's a scoreboard, guys. That's the scoreboard.
It's okay.
Well.
Wait, someone's walking up.
What happened here? Cut over to Lobos for some reason, and it's...
In front of me. Back up.
Lobo was fighting.
He was, yeah. It's just I'm getting a freeze frame screen here. Not working. I'm getting a freeze frame screen right here. For some reason. We'll cut over to Yowza's team at the worst possible time, right as...
We're landing in weird spots. We're landing in weird spots, which is just landing where we're usually
Cage is fighting.
Yeah, we'll land 5s then.
I don't know why I'm not getting their tab right now, unfortunately. I must have, when I pulled the scoreboard up,
It's
the wrong tab off.
Look right now.
Yeah. Right, let's see. We're getting that pixelation here. Some rough streams here for sure, guys, with a
I got a thermite
bit of
kill.
lag from people. And Onyx over here is
Has a purple
a little
shield.
surprised with
Watch me, I'm
himself
gonna grab this box.
for getting a thermite kill, apparently. Look at the sea of death boxes.
It was a blue.
Goodness.
Crap, I thought it was a purple. I think it's because I hit him for flat.
I'm noticing a little bit of lag on most of the competitors tonight, where they're shooting along just a little bit, so I don't know. Everyone's having some internet issues tonight.
Team Vertic just got knocked out.
Unfortunately, I'll get you guys fixed in the next feed so we can actually see. Like I said, I think I replaced theirs with the scoreboard because I had it all set up. So sorry about that, Team Vertic.
It's okay.
Let's see here. Team Onyx rushing this building here. By the looks of it, I don't even know who's in here or where they're chasing him to. Like in this fight, I'd be lost. I'd just sit there and be like, wait for someone to run by me.
I'm always lost when I get into it. Especially because I play Bangalore. I'm lost in my space.
Quickly res me so I can grab that purple.
Oh, he gets knocked.
The thing is, though, Addy did end up getting that kill. Okay, I was thinking it was a stray bullet coming from somewhere else at first. But no, they end up securing that kill. One more for the team, for Team Onyx. Let's cut over to Team Zibby real quick. See what they're up to. They are in Fragment again. Fragment being that spot that I've noticed some teams are straying away from, but it looks like they're sticking true to it.
Our loot, I think, is fine. We just need to get a good clean fight. So I think we go over here towards Geyser and try to find a team that's like walking into the circle.
I don't know why, but it's always hilarious to me when I have an Octane teammate and the jump pad just like falls out of the sky in front of me. Like I always just have to laugh a little bit at that.
Jump pad, kinda. He placed it like under the rock. It was just so funny. I had to laugh. I felt so bad. I was like, it's okay, random. I do the same thing.
Exactly.
Props to you for playing Octane, because I can't. It's too fast for the character.
Thankfully, they added the ability to disable that FOV scaling when you use abilities such as the stim, but it's rough. It's you know, it makes everything zoom by so fast, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I feel like I'm on a roller coaster. Let's see, Team Zibby's not getting too much anything going right now, so let's cut over back to Yowza's team. And the thing is, right now, they don't have any kills or assists from what we can see, and there's only 4 other teams left. I'm curious as to what happened here.
We gotta be aggressive. We shouldn't have turned around right there.
All Outta Birds still in it. In it to win it.
Absolutely.
Yowza's sitting on no kills.
Yeah, this is a surprising turn of events so far. I can't tell
if
they, yeah, right. I can't tell if they landed Fragment or not. If I can't recall exactly, we're cutting through the feeds, but so far they're not even finding anyone with the heartbeat sensor in the train station. We've seen a lot of action in this train station tonight. Just about every feed we've cut over, at some point someone's fighting in this building. But yeah, they're just sitting searching for kills right now.
I need to fight. We need to fight.
Who else do we have to cut into? Was it Lobo's team? Lobo's team. I don't know why Lobo's feed, but for some reason it's just not. Why is it pause? What happened there?
Okay.
Oh, they got
Upstairs,
out.
they got out.
Well, that's, you know.
Unfortunate.
There we go.
Because they seem like
Alright, we cut over back to All Outta Birds, and they are headed up to Geyser, by the looks of it, from that Lava City fight they had going. I don't know how long it went on, but I mean, they leave them with 2 and 2 right now, so it couldn't have been too bad. But surprising amount of teams to land there in a duos match, from my experience at least. Rissa, do you usually run duos, or do you end up running trios, and you know, you and Mac have a random kind of fall in?
No, you're good.
No, I only play ranked, but I do have my duo, so I duo queue and play duos. So Mac is my only duo. So.
There you go. That's it. Ricky, RedSku, and I end up doing the same thing more
Yeah.
often than not. I've been solo queuing ranked on stream lately, and it's I want to say it's been fun, but it's not been. You get such a mixed bag. You don't really know what you're gonna get.
You get some good teammates, and sometimes it's just not it.
Exactly. Go over to Team Onyx real quick. They were leaving Fragment. Addy was able to pick them up.
Do you need one?
And by the looks of it, they're just sitting in Harvester. By the way, is anyone else sad that Harvester still, you know, exists? Because I thought they were going to get rid of it based on all the teasers. Is that just me?
I thought it was going to be gone.
But yeah, I have 3 batteries. I have 3 batteries, 12 cells.
See, yeah, all these teams, there's not a lot of action going on in general for this first match of the second bracket, which is just nuts. Even we cut over to Yowza still, like, he's getting to a fight now, but
bro,
it's taking all this time.
Yowza with his wingman shots, he doesn't miss.
The Volt just slaps
Fucking hell.
Goodness, and he's got that
I
bug
went in
where
'cause
he's
you say you
standing up
broke
while
one,
down by the
and-
looks of it.
And
Which,
then I broke you. Yeah.
unfortunately, they get taken out with no kills. Again, this has been a just a surprising match in general here. And Lobo's team was cut out. I'm sorry, what was that?
Hey, see you with the Eva 8.
God.
They just.
Goodness, I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm just not good with shotguns, right? Like I'm like, oh, I'll try the Peacekeeper. No, it's been too long. And I try the Eva. I know the Eva's good. Like I know the Rampage is statistically good. I just suck with them. Like I am a one trick when it comes to the short list of weapons that I choose.
Zibby with the L-Star beams and the Eva 8. Oh wow.
Let's take a look over there real quick.
5 kills.
Oh, I want to shield.
Got over at the perfect
Alright,
time, thanks to you, as he just
can
annihilates
pull
him off
it.
the cliff.
I don't have any.
Yes.
So I gotta go.
That was
We can portal
vigorous
for
over
we can
there,
portal for the
man.
real time.
It actually looks like Zibby's team is leading
Get meds. Get back.
based on what we've seen for these matches
Yeah,
so
it's
far.
meds,
It's
meds,
just like I
meds,
said,
meds.
it's been one of the most oddly uneventful first matches of one of our brackets that we've seen so far.
Cringe. Alright, we gotta go.
Ooh,
They're sitting-
what?
They're sitting on 6 kills. They're going up towards Fragment. The ring's starting to close. Round 2 ring. As they're doing that, cut back over to Outta Birds, see what they're up to. And they're sitting on 6 kills as well. So, I mean, not too shabby. Oh, wait a minute. I thought they were the same game for a minute. I was looking at how many squads were left.
They're gonna come through here.
Let's see, we still got Team Onyx in this whole thing too. If I hit the play button, that might help. He's live. I don't know how I'm pausing these. I'm not hitting the space bar. What's going on here?
What happened to Onyx's stream?
I'm wondering, yeah, is that on your end as well? It's not just me doing something stupid?
He ended it.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, it was going crazy on my screen.
Okay, yeah, mine's just, I tried to hit the play button. Nothing's happening. I thought I paused it for a minute, but no. We'll cut back over here to Outta Birds for the time being.
They knocked one.
They're just,
Unai, do you have any heirlooms, Orange?
I do. I have, I got Bloodhound's Axe, and I got it 2 days before they introduced heirloom shards. And as a Wraith main, I was pretty upset, personally. What about you, Rissa? Any heirlooms?
Season 0 player, no heirloom, guys.
Yeah, I feel it. I only got it for spending money. It was not out of luck. I'm pretty sure it was when I hit pack 500. And then I'm sitting on some shards for whenever they have Loba's heirloom come up, but I feel like that's probably not going to be for quite some time. So we see all Outta Birds here sitting top of the hill, a couple death boxes lining it. It's a weird looking end circle though. It's going to be Geyser, of course, but with this new tunnel added, it cuts from Overlook. I'm wondering how that's going to change how they decide to do this. They're going to take the long way, whatever the case is. They took it here, but the other team's just not moving.
They're running.
We got the other team on the ropes right now, or rather on the jump pad, or on the trampoline, as I like to comically call it. And that other team's running straight into the tunnel.
Gotta go back.
The Geyser. I don't really know if a lot of these. Go ahead.
Team Zibby's fighting.
Team Zibby's fighting. We'll cut over to them.
He's gonna keep running.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this right now.
Appreciate the call out.
He has to regen really quick.
Yep. Let's see. Where's that other team? I can hear him firing in the distance.
We
But
can probably walk back up and kill one of those teams.
They're right up the hill. Right up the hill.
these teams gotta give me something to compensate here, you know? It looks like Zibby's pulling work, though, at least.
Yeah. They're not really looking. We should be able to just walk up.
Alright, let's see.
Wait, you with
here,
me?
What's
Are you
going
doing?
on?
You good?
Looks like a giant gymnasium every time I look at it, like a jungle gym. And every time I see one of Sears Ultimates covering an area like this. Well, let's
Yeah,
I like that you can destroy his ultimate. Just like you can destroy Watson's.
I don't want to get mixed up in
yeah,
that
that would
fight,
be kind of aggravating if you
you
could.
cut
Every now
down
and again,
there,
a Seer will throw it in a pretty obvious spot.
It's alright.
Me. like Seer.
Rotating.
Throws it right in front of the enemy and
What's
wonders
team
why
here?
it gets shot down.
Right? They're like, well, they break it. They're like, okay, guys, don't worry, we can just move around. No, they didn't know what they were doing. It's fine.
I'm like, it was
Yeah,
right
like
there.
I
I just placed it.
They can, they're about to go up top. They probably can play on top of bridge.
I can't even tell where these other teams
They're
are
coming
at
towards
right
us,
now.
bro.
That's the thing. I mean,
really?
see that team
No,
dropping
they're
right
gone,
there,
bro,
but
wherever.
there's four
No,
other
they are. They're coming
teams
straight for us.
apart from these
Yeah.
two. And there's not a lot going on. There's a gunfire,
You got
some
team
gunfire in the
behind you.
distance,
No,
but we're
no,
gonna
no,
cut
no,
back
no,
over. I believe we
yeah.
have all of the birds, Team Zibby, and I want to say,
That is
oh,
it.
is that all we got? Yeah, that's everyone left, right? Goodness.
To our right.
There might be someone
Justin's got that heartbeat sensor saying they're over towards the right, but it only goes so far. I'm wondering if there's a team in that back building. I know that usually whenever the ring ends on Geyser, one team tends to take that roof, Grayberry charge rifle, whatever they have,
So just like
sit up there and make it a poke battle. But
people probably were left or behind us now.
All-Star Eva 8. That's one combo I've never ran before.
Right?
Oh, just one more. He's super low. He gets
What's going on,
insta
Team Zibby?
finish.
Look at Team Zibby over here.
Get some, yeah.
Get the kill.
Oh god, Zibby's looking like he's got PTSD of whatever just happened.
Oh,
He almost squad wiped, but
no, you could have killed him. You could have killed him. You should kill him.
I don't
There's
know.
a guy down. I
Somebody got
have
killed
one.
by him, but it was pretty harsh. He got insta
Oh, they
finish.
res. No. Oh, they didn't res. They
He
didn't
had
res.
them both.
He's gonna be full
I
health, though.
believed in him.
Looks like it's 1v1 right now. They just reloaded a shotgun though. The alternator with the disruptor rounds coming in handy. How did I'm curious how the Seer missed that one. I have no clue how the Seer missed that tactical. It's such a wide tactical.
My boy.
Yeah, I think I get hit by it all the time. I don't
Right?
think I ever did this.
That's mad unfortunate, bro. I literally crapped on them dudes, Kevin.
Angel
Like,
is
actually
always
crapped
pulling
on them.
off these reses. Gotta give him credit.
I was one of three.
No, you're good. You're
I
good.
couldn't stop there. They would just focus.
Looks like he's gonna try to get
No,
that,
that's what I'm
that
saying,
res
that's what I'm
off,
saying, you do it,
or sorry, that respawn off.
I tried to
if
hold as long
possible.
as I could.
We're gonna cut back
So I used
over.
phase to get down there.
See if he can actually pull that off. You know?
I'm going back down there though.
Yeah, he's got it. Nobody's contesting it.
There's too much loot down there.
He's good. It's all chill. But there's two other teams here, and we cut back over to All Outta Birds, sitting in Geyser. But well, that's
One
somewhere
team
to
in
the
this
left.
game. Oh, he's pushing. He's pushing.
He's not shielded up for some reason.
He wants them. He needs these
Check
kills.
that arc star. Come on, you got this. You got these kills, Justin.
Full. Beautiful.
Oh.
Nice. Okay,
There's certain ways I don't want to be knocked in this game, like more than others, and an arc star is definitely near the top of that list.
I'm gonna start carrying more arc stars. I'm inspired.
When Skua and I first started playing together too, that was his goal. Is he'd carry around like 6 arc stars, and he's like, I just want to stick someone.
That would be so disappointing.
I was surprised he didn't become a fuse main when that whole thing came out.
There's a care package over here, real quick.
We love fuse. Right, chat? Chat, we love fuse.
Right.
My chat knows how much I love fuse.
It's a Kraber. I got a crab.
It's kind of funny seeing him being used in ranked like a lot by a lot of pro players, or at least high level content creators. It's kind of funny.
There's still 3 teams, so I wonder if he
Come on,
revived
Jay?
that Seer.
He's got the Kraber. Let's see this magic.
You can get that guy up on the top. Just gotta sit
Oh,
still.
beautiful.
Oh, and he gets the knock and the collateral body shot on the other one.
Behind that rock.
By the looks of it.
Yeah.
They're gonna get the
Exactly.
revive off though.
Real quick. I could try to.
Unless he's able to actually get the Seer tactical off. Looks like the same one gets downed again, but he got up initially.
Nice.
I thought Jay was about to waste it and use the Kraber shot on the guy with the white knockdown shield, but
So they did revive him.
Volt and 40 bullets. There's 3 teams left.
Over there. I was a Revenant, so it's one.
It's always good to have a Kraber with 2 teams left, right?
oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm no good with it. Anything like over, I used the 4 to 8 times the other night, and I did okay, but that's an isolated incident. But the
Yeah.
don't put the Kraber in my hands if you guys want to win.
Sniping in Apex isn't my strongest suit.
Just try to scam.
In COD,
You know, scam. I'm not-
that's a different story.
Right? I was good on my good days. I headshots left and right, or I would have like the M21, like a semi-automatic, and just frantically shoot all my shots and miss.
Let's
I was always one extreme.
Let's not go towards
No in
this
between
team.
there.
I don't want to get
Peek
sandwiched
him.
between a solo
Peek
and a
him.
team.
Please, we're all waiting.
right
Come on,
here.
come on. Peek out
Where he's
next to
where-
that
I love
energy
when
meter.
they peek and they peek when I look away.
Yeah, pretty much. You
Did
take
we
a jump
struggle?
pad? Is that what it was?
They both got on the jump pad. They're running.
Both hitting the jump pads. Let's cut over and see if Zibby's still in the
Frick
mix
him.
here.
Yes, he
They
is.
are.
He's first.
Cracked him.
He's got 21 bullets.
And he just healed.
And a dream. He's got a dream with no heals. He's got a dream.
Let's see if that thermite's gonna do any work. Unfortunately, it does. That was a long shot, though. I didn't even know where that was
We gotta
gonna
play
land. He kind
smart.
of threw it in a hurry.
I
But
got 1 battery. That's all I got.
oh, this,
Must be nice.
the amount of
Not even
ammo
a
he
baddie
doesn't
one,
have
so-
is giving me anxiety. I gotta
Must
say
be
right
nice.
now, it's not.
Oh
looking
my
good.
gosh! They just won.
They're fighting.
Outta Birds just
One
won their
down.
game.
Oh no! Of course, I cut away at the wrong time. How did they win it? How did you see it happen?
Good fucking game.
He just flipped the last person with his R301. It was beautiful.
Oh god.
It was One.
We missed it. Oh no.
Kinda. I'm a little far.
Or on this end at least. But let's see here. So
walking
Zibby's just
up
got
now.
one other team they're going up against. But it looks like that other team
By
is
me?
now the kill leader team.
What the fuck, dude?
The L-Star. Don't give Zibby an L-Star. He's really good with
I
it.
cracked the Sears too.
Yeah.
Just a
Very
lifeline. She's
dangerous.
gonna res. She's gonna res.
1v1.
No!
Oh,
It
it
doesn't
was
matter,
right
it
at
doesn't
the
matter.
last
Good try,
second. I'm
good
surprised the
try.
lifeline
Good
didn't tap the revive, but I mean, it looks like they didn't really
I
need
missed too
to.
many shots there. That's my bad.
My
I mean, I
goodness.
should have killed the Sears right
He with the
there.
loot he had there.
Oh yeah, there's
She
only
climbed
so much
up.
they could
I
have
mean,
done
they
in the
both
first
knew
place, you
where I
know?
was because of the dumb
But I
Sears.
mean, either way, so we saw some rough beginnings there with how long
Let me turn this off.
it took for some of these teams to get engagements going for sure. But either way, it happened. It wasn't too shabby. I'm gonna cut over to the trusty dusty bracket screen while I fix all the tabs that I crashed. all the tabs, and we got Onyx back in. Apparently, looking at the Discord chat, Team Onyx just completely crashed. They just ran into some issues there. We got everyone else looking like they're pretty much ready to queue up again.
It's not really everybody playing. It's literally just you two.
Let's see here.
14. Okay, we got 14.
Awesome. All right, guys, we're gonna cut over real quick.
No, I didn't. I can
And
actually
Discord
go back in
still
my
does not want to
volume.
give me a video feed, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen. So the caster screen.
I was going to.
Oh no!
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like I can see it shows like the image of your video, and then like it doesn't actually run as a video. It just gives me the pending screen for some reason. Yeah, it's crazy. But let's see. I still got these guys pulled up. Everyone's all good. And I got Luigi sitting on the back end with the scoreboard real quick. But anyway, let's see. It's only round 1.
These brackets. GG. Those were some good games.
Oh, they were. It was just, again, it was weird seeing them be so quiet towards the beginning. At least when I was cutting into the feeds. Maybe I just had the worst timing in the world cutting into all their feeds this time.
Do the same thing.
Yeah, it could have been it. Let's cut over here real quick to the YouTube chat, guys. There's still 19 of you watching. There's still 19 of you beautiful peeps just sitting here watching what's going on. What we're gonna do is, there's not too much to talk about and try to break down from that last match. We saw All Outta Birds. Well, we heard All Outta Birds win that last one, but unfortunately, Zibby was not able to clutch it. Rissa, were there any specific moments from those last few matches that really stuck out to you?
I'm sorry, I missed that.
No, you're good. I was just saying, are there any moments from that last set of matches right there that stood out to you at all?
Oh yes, the Kraber knock from who was it? Was it All Outta Birds?
I
Yeah,
think it was Justin just hitting him in the with the collateral there. By the
that
looks of
Kraber
it.
was beautiful. And the end game, and once again from All Outta Birds, their R301 that was beautiful.
Absolutely, everyone's pulling up. Everyone's pulling up here. All right, so I have instructed them to go ahead and queue up for their second match of the second bracket. At which point after that, we'll just be cutting down into 3. So we're gonna cut over to live gameplay, and then Mac, if you want to hop in and commentate this one, try to rotate in and out effectively if I can remember.
Let me ask Luigi, did he get it? Because I know he was.
Yeah, let's get it.
There we go. All right, cool. Guys, I just want to say to all 19 of you, awesome people watching, ADHD is not fun. It's not the best. I had all these things. I have this whole list, and I was like, okay, make sure that I screen share before I start. And then we're in like a few minutes into the first match, and I'm like, uh-oh, I didn't do that. So, matter of fact, I got a little bit of equipment that I should be getting soon, namely a stream deck to help out with this. If I can just look at a button, say it's shiny, and then click it and be like, all right, cool, it did exactly what I wanted it to do. I think that's probably what's best for me. Get rid of these keyboard commands for sure. But
stream decks are pretty useful.
yeah, I just a month ago I didn't realize this is what I was going to be doing, or rather 2 months ago, and it's time to amp everything up, all the equipment, namely whatever I need to do to bring everyone in 1080p here, because a lot of folks here are streaming in 1080p. It's just a matter if it's going to come out, and we actually see a map change, which we didn't see at all last week. If you guys were here last week, I believe.
I don't know.
Was that still the first week of the new map or the new season? No, that was the second week. I was gonna say, I think it was 1 week we just saw only World's Edge because of the way the map changed. But
I don't ever get nothing when I drop.
Either way, so we're gonna cut over, see if Team Onyx is all set to queue up. They are. We'll go back to full screen. That might help. We'll cut back over. See Team Zibby. They're getting ready to go. And it's going to be interesting to see what these people are going to do on King's Canyon.
When you try to fight out in the
I was about to say, I am wondering what the landing spots will look like.
Let's see how many teams are coming here.
Absolutely. I mean, there's no fragment. You know, there's no.
I'm gonna land right underneath you, right?
Yeah, there's a few places that I'm expecting. I want to say airbase and market, or the little town right next to market. I'm gonna say probably.
One team came.
Yeah, that is a good spot to land for sure. And we'll cut over see Yowza's team landing a capacitor. I believe, and let's see if it's gonna queue into Lobos. They already landed and already snagged some kills. Because that's just how they operate. They landed that.
Well,
yeah.
They look like they are outside of
just south of that watchtower near Caustic's water treatment, you know, or whatever you want to call it.
I was gonna say. It looks like they landed the no name right next to Caustic's treatment.
And they already got a couple of kills we ended up missing, but that's okay. We still got 6 teams in this. We go to Outta Birds. And the thing is, they landed at Airbase, and for anyone wondering, if you remember when we were called Birds of Airbase, you know, half of that, it was because it was a meme. But Ricky and I, RedSkuaYT and I, would always land Airbase. That's our spot in King's Canyon, you know, our favorite map. So I kind of expected, I was like, if he doesn't land Airbase just for the meme, you know, I don't know if he's taking it seriously. That's all. Let's go over and see Onyx real quick. Just trying to cut through and see some live action. We got Team Zibby. Where did they land? Salvage, by the looks of it? Or actually, I think they landed outside of Market because they just came up here to.
Yeah, this is the crane right outside of Market.
I got L-Star.
Which still does not have a name.
Yeah, and then Zibby's got his L-Star, which so far that's kind of what he was shredding with last round. I don't know what it was, but he was just nasty with it. Let's go over here. We got Lobo's team. We got Team Vertic, I think, queuing up right now, unless they maybe were at the end of that match. No, it looks like they actually got knocked out of that match. Unfortunately. We didn't get to see any of their gameplay for that last one.
I'm just dropped it.
Let's see. We cut over to Lobo.
I'm gonna drop one.
Synthesis 2. I was gonna go into this calling, oh, you know, Synthesis Gaming, Synthesis 2, and then I was just like, nah, it's Lobo. Yeah, they got their own teams, you know.
Yeah.
Much easier to do it that way. But let's see. You know what? Since we're not gonna be able to use the caster feed because Discord's being a pain in the butt, I guess I can take off the muzzling bird mask, right? There we go. Let's take that off. You can hear me a lot more clearly. That's the only difficult thing about doing the whole mask get up.
It's true.
Yeah. Probably a lot clearer now. Can hear the feedback in the.
Yeah, you probably a lot more not muffled anymore.
Yeah. The high quality microphone doesn't cut out the cotton mask in front. But either way, we see Lobo getting a nice knock here. Was it Lobo or was it Eli? Either way, they rolled through it fast enough. Yeah.
There's a vault in there.
Oh shit, okay.
Oh, the Lobo really does not use his wingman. And if I know anything from 1v1 trainings with him, he's very god tier with wingman. I cannot use wingman at all.
That's the thing. Every single time I see him, I'm like, okay, please teach me how to use the wingman, because I have theories and they usually don't work. They don't pan out. So let's see here. Let's cut back.
I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Codex. He's really good. But I stopped using it for a bit. But he used to be known as the wingman god.
Yeah.
Before he quit the game, and that's what Noah space.
If there's any gun that I would have to say that I would, you know, have any kind of notoriety for, it's the longbow, and just because of the amount of times I've hip fired it, close range, prayed, and then won. I don't know how it works, but it has been known to happen.
It would have to be the R301 because it doesn't matter what range you're at.
They pushed hard.
Hip firing with the 301 is actually very effective. We see Justin go down, and this other team is pushing very aggressively through bunker. He's trying to cover with that knockdown shield.
They pushed hard.
Yeah, he's getting bum rushed by these two.
He is.
Fuse and a sear. It's very weird loadout.
Absolutely weird composition for sure. Sear's gonna pull off that finisher, and he gets hit with a caustic from behind right in the background. Oh my goodness. So if anything, at least SKUA's not gonna have to worry about encountering them for a minute, where they're gonna be stuck with that team. But as everyone knows, he's known for his banner retrievals, so I'm curious to see what he's gonna do.
You want to see how he's gonna get the banner with his caustic? We know they're gonna build up.
There's gotta be some way, right? I feel like he's gonna be able to do it. Hit someone. Let's see what's up.
7 seconds. Now there he goes.
Oh,
it looks like they took out the caustic as well.
Man.
Wipes him with the L-Star.
Right? I see the L-Star. I mean, he's laughing about it, as I think any of us would be, if we were able to do the same thing.
Beautiful.
I'd be talking
I'm gonna
so
revive
much.
you so you can Get all that.
Alright, let's cut over, see what I almost hit the very wrong kill. I almost just closed out of all the tabs. So you guys would have seen my Rampart background and a bunch of game icons that I don't play, and then silence. But we're still here. We're seeing Team Onyx sitting over at. I always mess this up, and I love this map too. I always want to call it water treatment. What the heck? It's hydro dam. That's what it is. Water hydro. You know, interchangeable, so to speak. So.
Oh, I threw that jump pad.
Was he?
What the?
That pad was I think it was a little unanticipated, a little too far.
Just a little bit. I heard him just like basically cursing himself.
Oh, God,
you know,
way further ahead of me.
it's pretty good.
That is something I do all the time.
Yeah, you got there before I did.
Yeah, in this game, I one trick a couple of guns. I one trick Loba. That's about as far as I can go. So if you put a jump pad in my hands, it's not going to end pretty at all. We cut over to Team Zibby real quick, see what they're up to.
Double smoke, ult it.
We're having the Bangalore fight.
All right, Hero should go away.
All-Star, Zibby.
Good shit, Kevin.
I feel like I have to pair a gun with a specific player so far. And the L-Star is his, you know, like he's making it work.
Bro,
I don't even think it's just because it's meta right now. He seems to be really good with it.
And people say the L-Star is overpowered. It's not really that overpowered unless you use it a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta get that recoil pattern. Once you get that
I'm
recoil pattern,
Oh, no.
it's
On me.
especially in arenas, it's just crazy.
Absolutely. The hip fire on is actually pretty good, even though they have nerfed the
Another
hip
one,
fire
another one. Kill guy.
a couple times here.
Cracked him. 81.
It's just
He controls it and just ruins that guy's entire weekend.
On top of the bridge.
Holy goodness. Okay, well, yeah, he's done for. He's not getting back up from that one.
You can pad him. One side.
Yeah, heal up.
If I'm going up a zip line or a jump tower like that, usually it's like a longbow or a sentinel that takes me down, and he's like, no.
74?
Oh, that was just. What the fuck? That's like one of the. That's gonna go into the top 5 moments when we cut that clip. Oh, that was just good. Let's cut back over to Outta Birds real quick, and we got. Let's see, nothing really going on with them too much. Team Onyx right here. They're sitting over at. They passed her with a scout, trying to peek some heads over here. See what they can do.
It's got a really good weapon, but unfortunately, I can't use it. It's just, oh my god.
Yeah,
probably
the thing is this
one of my worst kills.
See, I'm good with the scout, specifically like the 2 times, but like the weird thing is, even though they also nerfed this, the scout has really good hip fire. It's one thing that nobody ever thinks of when you think about the scout, but if you're within like a 5-meter range, you're gonna deal some pretty nasty damage. Maybe a headshot here and there.
Remember, you're down below.
For close range, I can do it. Arenas, I can use it. BR, yeah.
He's
right behind you.
It looks like they don't have any kills across.
Revenant's one.
If they get this off, this is going to be very good for me.
Absolutely, and they saw that he did 90 on that purple. They down him. Addy's just going to go bananas right now, by the looks of it.
Addy does get down, the PK coming out.
Oh, no, Kip. He tries to go for that hip fire. But the Wraith,
Wraith's in their phases. But the phase, people don't realize that phase is bad, especially when you're going against a Pathfinder or an Octane. Because you phase, they're chasing you. It doesn't matter how much health go into Cindy, because as soon as you come out of that phase, you're vulnerable and you're dead.
He somehow managed to get that off. Switches out his nearly full purple for that red. And Addy saying,
he's getting shot in the back.
Yeah, he's just got to move. He's secured that 1 kill. Maybe the third party team is going to secure that second one for him. But we remain to be seen.
He's going to the rat spot that not very many people know about. I love this spot.
It's good.
A lot of people don't realize about it. So you sit so still, and especially with that red skin, you blend in with the wall. Like,
that's a very. I didn't even really think about that being a thing, but that's a good point when you say it like that.
Nice, good job.
Let's see. So what's going on here? He's actually going back for the banner. He's got a good chunk of time here, but I'm just wondering where that other team is, where they're sitting. Oh nope. He's getting some hits with the scout, but he's got to back up and move, and he gets knocked right in the face, unfortunately. Just able to secure 1 kill at the very least, though. We're going to cut back over to Outta Birds real quick. We see that they're at... They just finished a fight, you know? My timing tonight with getting to people is just like, what? What's happening?
So much. I've been looking for
just good.
Got over to Zibby. He's sitting there with his L-Star. He's sitting there with, by the looks of it, was it 5 kills, 3 assists? Looks like they're sweeping up.
I'm thinking that
in the second round here. Looking over at the YouTube chat, Silent Dude says, dude, the L-Star in Zibby's hands is disgusting. Yeah, it absolutely is. It's like Lovo with a wingman. It's
3 squads left, though, Kevin.
Ricky with a bow check.
We already got 8. We farming.
The bow check, it's gotta be certain days. There's some days I can use it, there's some days I can't.
Yes,
Does he have energy by
I
chance?
get like
Or
a
just
couple
gonna push
lucky
up on
shots
his
every
own?
now and
This
again. Like
man's
I'll pick it
confident
up
as hell.
just because my chat will be like,
Oh,
"Hey,
he
pick up a
was
gun
confident.
you're not good with," and I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, that team was
I'll get a
so
couple shots off.
overconfident.
I'm
That
never
got there
consistent
flew.
with it though.
It was a good idea to push
Personally.
back on this roof, and we got like
Zibby's loadout though is something I had
free
not
KP up
seen.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll start a massive, very odd combo.
Wait.
See the Mastiff, right? Like apart from just when they nerfed it, it's just I don't know. I can't
Why do
feel
people think
consistent
I'm
with it for
scummy
some
for
reason.
running
You
this
know.
L-Star?
I'm not sure. We cut over here and let's see. Said this is all done with that stream. We got Lova over here sitting with a total of at least 9 based on the assists. We haven't seen too much of their action or what's going on with them, but they're definitely mopping up by the looks of it.
Hit him twice.
And as we said with the wingman, Lobo's just, you know, doing what he does best. They got that ring up against their back.
Making it look easy.
Mm-hmm. They're pushing up. Where did that team go, though? That's the thing. Gotta figure out where that team... How? Please hold a masterclass on how you even hit those shots. My goodness.
Yeah, he probably one of the best wingman players on console.
See, it looks like Yowza's stream crashed. Looking over here at the Discord chat, seeing what's going on. Dude, like I said, people have been having internet issues tonight, and then we got a couple of crashes. Onyx crashed at one point. Yowza crashed. It's just been a rough night.
It's a really stormy month compared to this.
Yeah. Yeah, I had it earlier. My power went out for about a half hour-ish earlier. And I was like, oh, great. Tournament's coming up. I hope I don't have to cancel it. But,
I have 8 cells.
You know, that good day for me. You know, weather forecast morning, sunny, 9 degrees, humidity. About 3 o'clock, thunderstorm, hail. I'm like, what? What the hell?
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah, for some reason, I'm in Florida, and every once in a while we'll get a storm that rolls in for like 8 minutes, but it'll knock power out. And then it's like sunny afterwards. I'm like, really? Like, what did I do to the sky to deserve all this? It looks like Lobo spots someone with Sears Tactical over here. And is going in
Crab, watch out.
off the ultimate. In a spot that can definitely get shot at, so I don't know what the plan is here, if they're just going full aggression, but... I heard
It looks like he does have...
I
don't know if he realized that, but he has some heartbeats just to his left.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that until you pointed it out. They're really full sending this team over on the right. And I don't think they realize someone else could just come from behind and third them. Let's see how they do in this fight, if they're even able to secure these kills. And just see what happens.
You know, if I know Eli, there's something I realized about him. He runs Pathfinder in those comp scenes, but I've never seen him run a Pathfinder in only in eternity, so see him run Pathfinder. I don't understand what that logic is for him.
I mean, the grapple, any kind of mobility, really, you know, apart from the fact that Seer is just so useful, I don't think that, when they nerf him, you're going to see him used in a competitive environment, whether that's, something simple like Kill Race or whatever the case is. I don't think you're going to see that quite as much just because of mobility. They even added mobility to Wraith through all the nerfs, so that little bit of a speed boost when she phases. Something, anything to try to rush ahead to get more kills. Oh, and they cracked that shield. Oh, he just rounds the corner on him perfectly.
Zibby just won. They won their...
He just got so annihilated. Did Zibby just won there? Is that
Thanks,
what happened?
guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Everybody saying well played in chat, Kevin.
Zibby just wins theirs, okay, with 12 kills too on top of that. Fantastic. We're able to see so much at once, unfortunately. Cut back over here to Lobo's team as they mop up inside of Labs. All Outta Birds still in the mix here. All Outta Birds is still in the mix, for sure.
That little spot that Lobo was in. I don't even know about that either. There is like a little Easter egg back there. I don't know if any players know about that. It's been there since this map came out. It's just a lot of console grabs.
I literally was waiting in.
Absolutely.
I know, it looked
He's
like
going
it
through
just
the portal.
grabbed you, pulled
Let's see,
you
did
in.
Onyx end up getting that? No, they ended up getting pushed back to the lobby. My mistake, I forgot. However, we got All Outta Birds here sitting with at least 5, rotating back through. And coming into, was that 3 teams there? 3 out of the, maybe it's 2 teams, I don't know, but there's some fights going on over there, some craziness. For sure.
Go with the bow.
Let's see.
Walking them down.
See, I see School in the kill feed with that bow check. For some reason, he's just way better with it than I will ever be. I don't know what it is, but he picks up and I just hear, got him, and just see people getting down in the kill feed. So that's his signature, if I had to pair one.
I feel like it's sensitivity based. Guns, in my opinion, are sensitivity based.
I could see that, yeah.
Especially like the bow check, you gotta have that like medium high, medium low sensitivity or music.
100%. And
you gotta be precise with it.
He rolls in with the L-Star and ends up hitting him from on high. Jay didn't take too much damage there, and they're ready. 2 teams wiped out, 2 teams left, apart from All Outta Birds. and they're already seeing one of them's down, so they're already going to be able to secure something here.
Does look like Yow's team did crash.
Yeah, they did, unfortunately. Usually the way it goes is, you know, early on,
I think they got red shields.
if they crash right away or something, they can hop back in. I don't know how long into the match they were. How far along into it. It's just, it's not, apparently not the night for a kill race with the crashes and streaming issues everyone seems to be having. You know, it's pretty rough.
Sure. It does look like Screw is getting put that from the balloon.
Both teams in front of us?
Possibly.
Jay with the beams, of course.
Yeah, they're using that as cover, but they're getting tapped a bit. It's going to be a poke battle at the very best here. So, you know, Zibby won. Let's cut
I am
real
wondering
quick.
where that next team is.
I don't know. I think one team is inside that building there to the left. Let's go over and see Lobo right as we get in there.
I ran out of ammo.
No,
I didn't
they
even
came in
realize
third. Unfortunately, I thought that I came in to see them win. I was like, they're not playing Caustic. What are you talking about? But either way, they secure some crazy kills there, as we knew they would.
Beam the Valkyrie.
Oh, so far all we've seen tonight is people, like, enemies playing Valkyrie incorrectly, right? I feel like that's been the theme.
Yeah.
It's just us. They're pushing you.
And then we have this Horizon. I don't know what she thought she was going to do, but oh.
On the Hemlock Hipfire
She
fails
is
them,
gonna win that.
comes
Let's see
in.
what's gonna come out.
Did he, with the bow at close range? Oh, goodness. There's certain ways I really don't want to die. I said earlier with Rissa, one of me being an Arc Star, and then with the bow check up close. Because I don't know anyone who's ever used Shatter Caps on it. I don't think he was using Shatters on it. So. Alright, guys.
It was insane.
Alright, so let's see. That was a match, you know, and Outta Birds comes in with 13 kills. So let's go ahead.
Hell yeah.
Take a look, cut over to the trusty dusty bracket screen. What I'm going to do is get something other than the bracket screen when we have technical issues like this. Find a better way to host video, whatever the case is, because like I said, Discord is just not pulling the video feed through right now.
You need to try to leave and then join back, or maybe you leave and join back.
Yeah, I'll disconnect and rejoin it, and we'll see what's what. Let's do that. Go ahead. And let's take a look. Okay. And your video feed's back. That's all it took. A little refresh. At least yours is back. We're definitely good on there. Okay. Perfect. And let's see. Let's reload this. Let's do all this good stuff. And do. Get rid of a couple of things here and there. Rissa, can we hear you? You're
Hello?
Oh, there we go. Your microphone's all good. I guess that was just on my end for a quick second there, but we seem to be good. Let's go over to the YouTube chat for a quick second while Luigi tallies up the scoreboard in the background and see what do you guys think of the bracket screen? You know, what was it last week? I cut to it like 11 times, something like that. What's going on? What's going on? Nice win, Ricky with the little sunglass emoji over there. Yeah, that was one of your better wins with the bow check, Ricky. I gotta say, you just kind of fell out of the sky and you're like, "What's up?" Drop kicked him as soon as you could. So let's cut over and see. Now, Rissa, you were watching the background there while Mac and I were casting. What moments did you see that maybe we didn't over here?
Oh, I seen a lot of L-Star action from Zibby.
Hell yeah.
They seem to be the ones always in a fight, and Lobo's wingman shots, they were just hitting. I don't know how else to say it. He just hits them. I don't see him miss.
Right? Exactly. Let's cut over here, look at some scores. So it looks like at the moment, we got Luigi he's adding all this stuff up. And again, guys, I know I've said it a few times, he's just been kind of a superstar in the background here, you know? Been being extremely helpful. So he's cutting through, looking at all the screenshots, doing some work at the moment. And
what I have noticed is that obviously we're all here to have fun. And I don't know, and no one really has their face cam on or has a face cam, but I love the fact that I can see Zibby smiling even when he gets knocked.
Yep. Every time we cut over to him last week, I was like saying, "Oh, he's smiling!" Like every single time. It's great to see.
They're just hilarious. Like the energy he's producing, and I can see it through the screen. I can feel it. I love it.
100%, absolutely. Okay, let's take a look here, and I'm gonna get some confirmation from Luigi that he's got everything tallied up to the best of his ability, so we can make sure everyone's all good to go. Let's see, where are we at?
So funny. I love how no one knows how to.
All right, Luigi's getting all the good stuff in right now. Everyone's submitting the screenshots. Want to say I appreciate it because I know so far we've just had us live securing the scores there, but it's been very nice with the, like I said, with the added use of Luigi in the background and getting all the other stats for accolades. So thank you guys for sending in screenshots. Doing a great job of that tonight, making sure everything flows nice and smoothly. So big shout out to you guys for that. And let's cut back over real quick and see what he's putting on the scoreboard, because he's doing work over here. He's adding numbers up like crazy. I gotta say, it is definitely a weird switch going from World's Edge to King's Canyon. So far in this whole tournament that we've been doing for 4 weeks, we haven't seen any King's Canyon gameplay, you know? I believe we started the tail end of Season 9, but it just didn't happen yet. With last week, it being in rotation, I think it was World's Edge for just about the whole thing, and maybe Olympus for the last game, if I recall. But, either way, let's go ahead and take a look here.
Question for chat. Since we are talking about map changes, what is everyone's favorite map? Like, what's your map to play on?
That's a pretty good question. I mean, it seems like everyone always has like a vastly different reason for picking a different map. Like, there's always some extreme, you know?
I do not like Olympus.
You and me both.
And it's World's Edge. It's a whole different story.
Right? Absolutely. I mean, the thing is, I was one of the people who really didn't care for World's Edge too much, and then the Season 10 changes, I have to say personally, I absolutely love the Season 10 changes. They really just shape it up for me. For sure. A little sad they got rid of Refinery, but let's see, what are you guys saying over here? Kavoda's saying King's Canyon. Addy's saying King's Canyon will always take my heart. I think, you know, I gotta agree with that. I think maybe it's being a Season 0 player. I don't know. Rissa, what about you?
I'm sorry, I missed it. Kind of cut out on my end. I'm not...
Can you hear me now?
Sorry.
Is it, no, you're good. Is it all good now?
Good.
Okay. I was just asking which one of the maps are your favorite. You mentioned you were a Season 0 player like myself, so I was just curious. Which one is
I favor Skulltown, so I would say the OG map, because I grew up watching like all the players land Skulltown and dropping all this content, and it's just like a great way to like get your content. So I missed the old map. That was really my favorite map.
Absolutely, yeah. I when they had the Genesis event, like I had a fun time with that. It was good.
It's where it all started, you know. So yeah, it's like you're going back in time. So I love it.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we do have scores here that appear to be all set. Unfortunately, Yowza's team did have a crash in their second game where they were starting to pull some numbers.
Oh, bad.
Yeah, and it's rough. There's only, I mean, it's a community orchestrated kill race. There's only so much that I'm able to do, unfortunately, on my end. Usually if the game crashes in the first like minute and a half, we just have them queue up again, because part of the whole competitive nature of it, despite missing a couple end games here and there, is that everyone is fighting at the same time. They know that other people are fighting at the same time as them, that they don't have 2 hours to rack up one huge score. So that's kind of what keeps them on the edge of their seat. And so far, every team has been, you know, really putting their all into every single engagement. Being tactical, being amazing with their aim from everything. Every time I've cut over, it's been fantastic aim. So.
Yes, everyone's aim has been on point. I haven't seen terrible aim at all. These players are so talented.
Absolutely.
I love seeing it.
Absolutely, and they're coming out in full force. So we're going to go ahead and just say real quick, the 3 teams that made it, going from first to second in terms of kills. Top kills for the second bracket, all Outta Birds with 27 kills. They really they had a very consistent amount between both games, 14 and then 13, which is pretty cool to see. You know, I mean, King's Canyon, it can either be a map where you get like, you know, 2 or 3 kills and then it just dies out way too fast, or you can be in that mix and be the one annihilated in the lobby. Second in there is Team Lovo, which I don't think anyone, you know, too surprised at. They came in with 22 kills. Mostly doing the same thing. They racked up a good amount in the second bracket, but the first bracket, they were only able to get so many. And Team Zibby coming in closely behind with 20 kills. Right there, just behind him. So unfortunately, Team Onyx, Yowza's team, because of technical difficulties, and Team Vertic, you guys are not going to be going on to the third bracket. So real quick, we're just going to go ahead and get you guys all set to go for the next bracket. Is there anything here? Let's take a look over the chat. People are saying OG King's Canyon. King's Canyon overall, World's Edge second. Olympus is in pubs is alright, but I hate it in ranked. Yeah, I feel you, Silent Dude, on that. I think that was... I was trying to go for Predator when it was Olympus in ranked, but it's not a good time. There's no point where I'm like happy to be on Olympus, especially in ranked.
Oh my god, no. Olympus is just not it for me. I'm sorry, I do not like that map.
Absolutely, yeah. I can't
Too
do it.
open for me, my liking.
Can't do it.
A lot of areas have no natural cover, as World's Edge does.
Yeah, it's too linear. Like everything is just so out in the open, you know.
So Minecraft world, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a good way to. Why have I never thought of that? That's a good way to look at it. Okay, you guys have been looking at the bracket screen for like what, 8 minutes now. We got everything tallied up. We got the teams going, so we're gonna cut over. Rissa and I are gonna spectate the last 3 teams, and hopefully we're not gonna have too many speed bumps in the first part of the match. So let's cut over to the live gameplay and remind myself for the 8th time. I'm sorry, what was that?
Was the video working for you on your end, or is just not?
See, it kept stuttering, so like even though I can hear you fine, so there's obviously not an issue there. It was showing like 1 frame, and then it would be solid video for like 2 or 3 seconds, and then it would just be 1 frame again. So maybe it's something on my end. The storm is here too. I can hear rain outside at the moment here in Florida, so maybe it's something on my end. I don't know. It's the night for internet difficulties is basically what I'm seeing.
Half of this reflected
So,
the fact
you just
that
want to
we're
repeat the top 3 teams that are competing right now?
Absolutely, we got all Outta Birds right here.
For sure.
We cut over here. We have Team Zibby, who ended up coming in 3rd there. And then we have
last 3 games. Wait, so we
Gaming,
haven't played our
Lobo's
3
team.
games here, right? That last one was
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no, you're good. Absolutely. Let's see.
Now
We
we're
got
on the last
Lobo.
All right.
Third time. I meant to put in the second, but either way, we're gonna be able to track. I can track 3 teams, right, guys? You've seen me mess up enough. You know I can track 3 teams. Let's hope. Let's hope.
That usually is for us. We do okay. We
All right,
barely
let's take a look. See here, guys.
Keep you updated on who's fighting at once. I think I clicked that.
That was very helpful because that's kind of the tricky part too. Is like what Mac was trying to do is have multiple streams up at the same time, and like multi-stream where you can see 8 different windows at the exact same time. You can just double tap on one and see whoever's in the fight and expand them. My machine cannot handle that. It eats up a lot of CPU. So even if I tried running it with just 4 streams the first time when we the first week we didn't have a full roster, and it was rough to say the least.
There might be a team going here.
Let's see. So we got all of the birds going to land at airbase.
It's like a titty on the inside, and then
Zibby's team
like,
queuing in. They're landing at rig.
Little buildings on the outside.
I don't know the last time I landed at rig, even when we were in Season 8 and it was a constant with the map, right? Like, it's a good spot, but I mean, Rissa, what's your favorite spot for landing in Kings Canyon?
Landing on us?
That's a good question. I think... I don't know, I land anywhere, really. I like rig, personally. I do like landing there. It's very, like, a safe spot to land in.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, first minute, people are looting up, and then if there's another team there, you got maybe 1 or 2 contests. It's not like a spot where there's a lot of teams.
Right. My favorite spot to land, though, is containment. When I want, like, off-the-bat kills, I land containment.
That's actually become a favorite of mine, too. When they introduced it in Season 2, I was like, no, they got rid of my little no-name area, but it's actually a really good spot, so.
It's pretty good, it's pretty good.
I feel you on that one. Let's cut over here and see Lobo. Actually, Lobo ended up landing containment, so perfect.
Yeah,
perfect on that.
Perfect landing spots.
And they're just gonna go ahead and loot up.
No.
And they're looting up real quick. We're gonna see. We cut over to all Outta Birds, and they are the first ones getting into an engagement here.
Whoa, he had a gold shield?
And it looks like someone apparently had a gold knockdown right off rip and was able to get picked up, or pick themselves up rather.
Damn it. You got this.
Question is, can they pull this off? They try to go for the punch. No. And they...
Yes!
Oh, I was kind of clenching there a bit. Watching Justin going for that punch, I was like, this is going to work. Oh, no.
We gotta stop doing it.
We got 3 at once. I think I like the other way better.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I've almost hit my Windows key like 8 times at this point, so cut over to Team Zibby and Team Lobo, not getting into any action yet.
It's like I just got cocky. I was like, it's time.
And cut back over here. They're gonna have to clean up a bit here, you know, get some of their health back. But overall, not too shabby a start. We see they're the first team to get any sort of points, you know. Cut over to Lobo. We can hear. We can't see. There we go. Beads coming in now. Lobo's rocking the R99 wingman. The sweat, the streamer loadout for sure. They got one guy down right here on the right, and there's someone else there. There was another team.
Oh, you're not with me?
There's another team there, and it looks like Eli is holding back a bit.
Get away. These guys aren't bad. They fried my shit like fucking one clip.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, I mean, Eli's just gonna have to stick on that bridge and try to.
Zibby with the Elfstar again.
Oh, I got cut
Always
over.
finds a way to have an elf.
I cut him right in elimination, of course.
Nice, good job, Kevin, good job.
He always finds a way to have an elf.
Right? I mean, at this point, like I said, I think we just have to have like a mini firing range tournament. People with their signature guns and just see who's able to dominate, just for fun. You know, it could be kind of cool.
Me and my boy, we kind of struggled in the beginning, but
Let's see, let's cut over. One's looking pretty good right now, you know. They were able to get Lobo up, thankfully. But I'm wondering what happened with those other teams if they ended up fighting each other. They had to pull back, pull back. There's a P there and heal. Whatever the case may be. Yeah, I'm tripping off my own words left and right tonight.
It's okay.
What?
Lobo with the wingman. Oh,
I didn't see him. Did you see him? Because I didn't see him.
That was such beautiful shots with Lobo, with no sight at all on the wingman.
No, he didn't.
And the Arc Star stick. Oh my god, going down in history.
What I did to this
that was beautiful.
Oh my god.
Well, I have all their screens pulled up on mine, so I just have like 4 screens.
There you go. That's I don't even know how he got that stick. That was bananas.
It was crazy.
Goodness here. Let's cut over here. Outta Birds. All set here. Zibby.
I
mean, so far.
Bro, that's a clip.
Talk about not being scared.
Right? He's saying that was a clip. Lobo's got a couple of clips here tonight from everything we've seen. You know?
Yeah, probably.
Curious, did any of them get in the same lobby? No, they all get different amount of squads left. I'm still waiting for that to happen again. We had, I want to say it was, maybe it was Team Onyx. I'm not positive, but last week, all Outta Birds ended up queuing in with someone at the same time. And I cut over one of their feeds, and I was like, oh no, this team, one of their people are down. And I look and it says Killer RedSkuaYT, and I was like, are you serious?
Isn't that cool?
And the funny thing is, I didn't tell Ricky RedSkuaYT afterwards. Like, he found out yesterday. He was looking through last week's live stream, and he's like, wait a minute, that happened? I'm like, oh yeah, sorry, I didn't tell you.
We have all Outta Birds about to fight, and they're fighting.
Let's take a look over there. See? You're my spotter. It's appreciated. He goes in for the punch.
Thank God. Oh God, you saved me again.
You hear Ricky shout, thank God. He keeps going in for these BMing punch kills right here. What?
Broke shield.
Just turn around, someone's standing there just staring through the window.
He was just trying to see where he was, man.
He's like, hey, what's up? Want to be friends?
Beautifully done.
Oh my goodness, that was clean. That was good.
Hey, I can loot up here.
This is a nice little squad way.
Right? Absolutely.
Ah, I'm sorry. Leave me alone.
What's happening up there? I don't know. He says, I don't know. He's just yelling. He's yelling about something over there.
Let's get in this building.
I don't know. Him and I, when we play together, it's just basically the two of us screaming the whole time. You know? Looks like Lobo's in the hunt for someone, and Zibby, I think they might have seen something here. They're pinging something left and right.
Oh, we gotta push this.
Seen a team down a bunker, possibly.
Are they in the tunnel
Yeah,
now?
I think that's what they're pinging.
Yeah, they're in,
they're
dude.
fighting.
They could hear a fight, but I can't really hear.
I can hear a little bit of R99 shots somewhere, but I'm just curious as to... No, it sounds like it's in bunker. I heard a frag grenade go off. And people are getting downed here, so I'm wondering...
A nice portal right in
Absolutely, it's
Big
good.
escape.
Oh, goes for the kunai hit.
Get the portal here if you have to.
There's so much going on in here. Goodness.
We have Lobo with a kill. We have Jay fighting on one health. Oh no.
No. You gotta see it. He's
There's so many fights going on at the moment.
I know, there's so much going on at the same time, you know? What's happening here? Is he gonna get... I feel like Skoo's got this, right? Jay's got him back up twice. He's got to repay the favor at some point here.
Even with the reses, they have been amazing.
They don't know where I'm at. You get. I was just chill.
I'm just waiting to see, like, Skoo's health go down and to hear, like, damn it, or something like that. I don't know what's happening here, but either way. Looks like there's another team firing up there at that. Oh, goodness. Jay's just sitting here that I think Wraith has no idea that he's here. Potentially, so I'm wondering how Skoo is going to pull this off, if it's going to turn into a banner retrieval or not. But while they're doing that, let's poke through. See Zibby with the All-Star.
Yeah.
Annihilating a Valkyrie in midair.
They're looting right now.
And Lobo over here. Chasing someone down at markets. There's a lot going on all at once here. Zibby with the All-Star cuts back in and just ruins that Valkyrie's whole entire rest of 2021.
No, so.
Lobo with his wingman shots. Oh, he goes down.
Oh god, no, I gotta see. Oh, he gets down. He gets down.
got
His
this. Yeah, you
teammate,
bring
his
it.
teammate
He's on our
insta-res.
picture.
You see this?
Eli's going right
That's
for him.
teamwork.
Going right for him like a good teammate. Nobody wants to, you know, be sitting there for 30 seconds. Who?
Zibby with the touch.
Oh God, no.
Zibby with the
Bro,
teammate.
still no energy ammo.
He's looking for energy. He's got 14 energy shots and a fully kitted purple L-star.
This is
Oh
ridiculous.
yeah.
And that's his
He's
signature.
looking
So
for
I'm just
ammo
wondering,
now.
right?
Energy ammo.
Oh look, he found some.
He
He's
sees it
fine.
like, yeah, he sees it like
silly,
water
bro.
in the desert. He's just like, oh, I need it. It's right
We
there.
just-
I've
we
never
literally
seen
just
someone
saw,
use the
like, 20
L-star as a main
boxes
weapon.
and
Like,
nobody's
right? Like,
carrying
you've
energy.
seen it a bit with like the meta, but like, yeah, it's his main gun. It's
I've
crazy.
seen it in arenas a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially before they upped the price on
Right.
it, like that was every gun, every match. You know, I even ran it, and I'm not really that good with it, but.
You can't beat him, join him, right?
Unfortunately, all Outta Birds looks like they got knocked out. I don't believe that was a win based on what we saw towards the end. We still got Zibby and Lovo's team in this. Seeing what's going on with them.
Energy?
So sorry, man. I didn't see how many kills they ended up.
I didn't see either. Luigi's probably gonna get that screenshot. Should be in that Discord channel for today's date if he's posting it there. Be
Let's get that
curious to see
energy
what they
ammo,
ended
boy.
with.
Forget the win. Let's get that energy ammo, boy.
Zibby, they both have 5 squads left.
Holy crap.
Wait a
It's so
minute.
funny.
Wait a minute.
There was
Did the same
Oh,
ring by any
okay.
chance? Because if it was the same ring, you know.
No, they.
I was gonna
Oh,
say.
they both
Everybody can just rock the.
Seeing them up
everybody's
against
good
each
with
other,
the
my heart
problem
would be
except
full
me.
from seeing that. I
Wait,
have
what?
to say.
Come on, bro.
That'd have been cool.
That thing's hard as hell to use. I'm not even gonna.
That UAV comes in handy. It really does.
Absolutely. I don't know, like the way that Zibby uses
Just
ammo, he's sitting on
Really?
94.
One or two more wipes here. So
Was
you
that?
can-
New.
Do you have any
I've never
kills
seen
by
someone
yourself?
sit in their
I don't have any
UAV, like
assists,
just
so,
scanning.
So
Yeah.
we're at 5. Man.
It's new to me. I'm learning how to
Come
play
here right now,
Seer
come here
watching
right
Nova.
I'm no good as him.
He's
So,
got 2 people on it.
yeah. He just picks someone up and
Almost cracked them.
almost cracks blue shields. He's shucking
There goes
throwables
the
down the
arc
corridor
stars.
here. And Eli goes ahead and knocks one. And cleans up.
The quickest.
Our nades are just nasty right now.
Right? Like
So fast.
Like some days I'm like, I'm good at this game. Today I'm doing great at this game.
No, it's
And then I
fine.
watch this and I'm like, oh,
We gotta go
well,
up
maybe
there.
I'm not maybe I'm not as good as I think I am on those days. Because they just clean up fights so quickly. That's the crazy part about it.
They do. And they just move on. Like they're just next fight.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to go.
Got that kill race mindset for sure. And they spot another one. And
Ult's going out. I haven't seen him throw his ult yet. This is the first time.
right?
Yeah, they're gonna be on top.
They may arc that door, I'm not sure, but there's 2 in there for sure. Barely picked that second one that's on the door. He's gonna arc the door. Wait a minute, can he get that through the crack in it? Is he? Oh, I thought he was gonna stick it. I thought he had that. He gets tapped by his own. Unfortunately, and they win with that. Oh, I saw all the decoys and I'm like, he's gonna hit the wrong one and
Yeah,
just.
I was like, whoa, there's a lot of people.
Right? Oh my god, and they clean up completely, beautifully, fantastic. Let's cut over to Team Zibby.
Demo, right here.
And they still have 4 other squads left in their
Fine out.
match.
You good?
But looks like Zibby's got 159 energy. He did at least.
Okay, this is doing flash.
He's hitting with it. He's hitting with the L-Star. It's
That's just gonna
bananas.
get yoinked, bro, by this team above.
The L-Star rolled a 1 time though. That's new to me too.
Right?
Maybe
Luigi's
it's
yelling
not
at me in the
there.
YouTube chat saying I keep missing amazing nades. I'm
Yeah,
sure
but
I
it's
do.
not
I'm
good. I'll
trying
tell you.
here. Like I said, better
I wanted
machine
to
at
get
some
res,
point
I'll
means
shoot it. I wanted to get
multi-stream
res.
or multi-Twitch, whatever the case is, where I can actually hop in and out.
There's a
Find
team
those
shooting
perfect
at from
moments.
above. See, this
Yeah,
is the
you
natural
got it in
cover
or
we
no?
were talking about. It's
Right.
easy to hide behind a rock, unlike Olympus.
Exactly. Everything. There's just so many clean lines there. It's so like easy to, you know, figure out where to shoot at.
I completely forgot you could destroy a horizon ult.
I got pad.
Completely didn't think of that.
Yeah,
That was so
Oxygen's over
smart.
here
When
on
I
the
see
right.
one pop down, I try to shoot it right away, and then it's sitting there in one spot, and then I miss my shots, and I'm just like, okay, I don't deserve to play this game today.
There.
There goes Zibby.
With the All-Star, and they just
Look at that. Look
I
at
got that one.
straight up
Alright,
elimination.
Alright.
I've noticed he gets a
In the
lot
building
of
again, in the
shots
building
off
again.
mid-air. It's crazy to see.
No, Kevin, no.
Yeah, I
In
can't
the
do
building.
that myself,
I'll help you,
so I
I'll
give
help
him
you here.
props.
Don't go too far in.
That fucking sentinel shot me in my back.
Yeah, you're good, you lived. That's
All right,
good.
Kevin somehow gets out with like 20
I'll
HP.
pop a couple.
I'm not sure how.
Make it.
Always gets away.
Right?
We're good.
That's probably why he's playing Octane.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's Octane mains for
Over
you.
here's a fucking bunch of punks, bro. Let's get them.
Zibby's getting all hyped up. Love
See
to
the energy?
Yeah,
See the energy?
it's great.
See, let's go.
Forget about that team.
He's not even done with the fight yet. He's just so excited, you know? Love to see it.
I want to be that excited.
Right? It's like playing a brand new game all over and you get that excited.
Let's
Season 0 level excitement. Imagine.
Literally.
Oh, hey, bro.
I think he's kind of good with his bats over there, huh?
Right? I don't know. I mean, you can
I
ask,
hit you. You need
you can
bats?
ask Skua. He'll have like 8, and I'm like, hey, I don't have any batteries, and he's like, oh.
I'm taking shots.
And he shares, but it
Bruh.
pains him to do so.
Come
He carries
on
a lot
now,
of
should we
them.
do
He also
80?
carries like 6 medkits, which if you guys can like berate him in the
I think we
YouTube
should just
chat,
push him, bro. They're
carrying
carrying
6
good.
medkits. Yeah.
Medkits?
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, he doesn't like to carry as many syringes, so he's like, you know what, all medkits. So.
Oh, that's kind of smart, though.
I know,
This takes
Alright, let me look real quick. Let me
it
figure
works
out
out
what
for
I
him,
know.
but I still like to rag on him for it. Also, speaking of YouTube
I
chat,
think
by
if
the
I
way, guys,
pull
thank you for
halfway,
15
you can
likes on
pad the
stream,
rest of it,
all
and
the
then-
playbacks, the record, concurrent
know.
viewer number.
Maybe
Appreciate
our
you
players
guys,
will run back
despite
out
the
left to this pad on the left.
the rough edges here. Although, if you were here last weekend or
Pad
last,
across,
yeah, last
then we can
weekend,
pad
you know
up. Like,
this
I
is a
don't
way
know.
smoother stream
Oh,
than
they're
we
fighting,
had
that's fine.
before,
We can just walk up.
despite
Pad
a
now.
few difficulties here and there.
I gotta wait for our pads.
They're gonna third party this up top.
We just need to get in the bottom part at this point. They jumped off! They jumped off!
Oh, and that team jumps
That guy's
off,
dead,
they
that
get
guy's dead,
down,
he's
they
already dead.
pancake starfish to the ground. I don't know what I was
Oh,
looking
shoot
for
that guy.
starfish.
You wanna-
to
you
make.
It was
kinda
kind
wanna
of
get
funny
res.
to see him flying there.
Someone else just dropped! Free kill here!
What is he gonna be able to do here? I don't know. He's feathering that, but he has to read.
Oh, all our kills are getting yoinked. Behind you.
Oh, they
Oh, big mistake to jump down on him.
just dropped right in front of him.
Your height there,
Oh,
buddy.
he
I got
fed
them
them
too,
kills.
but we should've
My
got, like,
goodness.
4, I think, right there.
Russ.
All our kills are getting yoinked,
I
bro.
can't really hear their comms. Are their comms really good?
I can see the thing was on my end. Zibby's actually kind of loud. Sometimes he was kind of a little bit louder than Mac in some
No,
situations.
I mean,
but,
I have 6 now.
yeah, he's
I have
just
6
their
now,
comms are
7,
decent.
and then
You
you
know,
have one
I think that they
solo,
have
so we
that
have
level
8.
of synergy
I mean,
together. Where they don't need as many
That's what we try
comms.
to
They just kind of know how the other person plays.
Not a bad round.
But their callouts are pretty good.
And we can maybe get 10, and we can maybe
They
get 2
seem
more.
to have
get
real
10.
good chemistry.
Or 1 more.
Absolutely.
Left on this team.
They got one team left right now. Zibby's got his L-Star. You know, I mean, they got this. We all know they got this, right, guys?
Yeah, I have all faith in them.
If I had a guess, I would
100%.
probably say
I don't really ever see people use this tower or any of these
Yeah.
towers in the match effectively. So,
It's the first time I've seen someone use that.
For sure,
Right?
just see me.
oh,
Getting shot at.
Oh, right here in the middle. It's got a
is that
rampage.
yeah, there's a rampage getting
In the middle of
tapped
the
with it.
compound. No, in the middle of the compound.
But if he can do what we've seen him do, close range with that L-Star and the hip
There's
fire,
Ludwig right here.
then he's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be
he's
fine.
got this.
He's got a
Gotta
rampage.
keep building.
Is this him?
Yeah, I think it's just him. He's running in the building on the left side with the
I wonder if
rampage.
he's gonna use his
Okay, well,
portal at all.
Okay, we're good.
Oh, we get pushed. Oh, don't ever push Zibby
Where?
like that.
My God,
Don't ever push him like that
Oh,
with
no,
an
he's
L
not,
power.
bro.
You're crazy, right?
Yeah, well,
that's
hip
just
fire him.
You're
like
gonna
seeing
no-scope him,
that.
bro?
That's the point of view
Yeah.
I wish I could see from the people who
Oh
kill
my
me,
God.
where I'm like, how they do it so fast, and then just
Alright,
that.
here we go. Good game.
That was
Good
so
game, one.
beautiful. Well done. They played really well.
Absolutely, and Zibby takes that match. Let's see if I can get this Discord video feed pulled up without running into another wall where it just keeps.
Could have been better.
See, will it
Definitely
finally
could've
work
been
for
worse,
us?
All right, we'll find
We
out.
should
Let's
see
cut over
how
the
we
bracket
got.
screen for a second while I see what's going on over here, and up back over. And it looks fine now. Looks like it's not too shabby. Let's see over here. Let's see what Luigi's saying. Let's check the scoreboard. You got their numbers. Okay, we're all good. Okay, so Luigi's all good here.
They were all pretty close, right, in kills?
I think so. Yeah, I'm gonna take a peek at that scoreboard real quick. It seems he's putting it in. A lot easier to track 3 teams than it is, 6. So I believe Luigi's probably getting pretty on point here. Now the one thing is, that for the last bracket, I don't usually disclose the scores as they get added up. Maybe you forget by the end of round 2. You're probably adding up on your own. You know what I mean? But we're just gonna see where people are at real quick. And so far, I mean, this is pretty nuts across the board. We're seeing a pretty consistent, pretty decent first game, and I mean, there's no reason not to just queue up right into the next one. I'm gonna go ahead and tell these teams we're gonna go straight into the next one, and if I can find my own server here in Discord, it's here somewhere. I know it is. Oh, okay. All right. No time to waste, guys. Let's see. Queue up for the next one. Am I loud? See, I have 2 mechanical keyboards. I have one that you guys have heard a million times. That's like insanely loud. I'm sure you guys have heard it. Just super loud. And then I have this one that was supposed to be quieter. And then in all the playback testing I did beforehand, I can still hear it. So, I don't know. Either way, we're going to cut back to live gameplay over here.
Luigi said, since
Waste
Justin not reading
no
the chat
time.
for a whole match, if you speak
Oh,
in
goodness.
uwu-woos,
And
then
let's
you'll win.
see. We can hear Ricky and Justin laughing. I told everybody to queue up, so it should be all set. Unless I didn't hit enter. That'd be fun. Let's see. Zibby looks like they're good. They already queued up. They're good for the next one. Lobo is just getting back in the lobby. What was that, Rissa?
Zibby looks ready to go.
Yeah, he's feeling good. You know, as he should.
We're
He's
back on Olympus.
going nuts. We
He's
had
doing
was that,
really well.
was that 1 or 2 games on Kings Canyon? I can't recall. I think it was 2, right?
Circumstances?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it was a short one because now we're going to Olympus, so we're getting a little bit of every map for this race.
It's not for me.
No,
Not
not.
for you.
Yeah, the first tournament we had, right? We had a Team Umbrella going up against, at the time, Birds of Air Base, and it was World's Edge for 6 of the matches. And then that was before they added Kings Canyon into the public match mix. So it was the end of Season 9. And then it switched to Olympus, and Team Umbrella didn't have their usual landing spot, their usual rotation. They were like a machine feeding up these kills. And then it would switch to Olympus. They died almost right away. It was weird to see. They didn't have a strategy for this map, and Red and I were saying, we're like, okay, the only way that Birds of Air Base can win is if Umbrella dies right now, and like 10 seconds later they just got annihilated out of nowhere. And I was like, I swear that we didn't hire a hitman team on them. Like, it's fine. And then it ended up being crazy. So map changes. All I'm trying to get across here in a very long-winded anecdotal way is that map changes can either make or break the next match. I'm personally not good on Olympus. We're gonna see if Team Zibby is. His prowler's pretty decent. He's like,
Down one.
no, one's down.
Oh my god, I have no ammo, no ammo.
Zibby's trying to reload, and he gets him. That hip fire was clean though, huh? Damn.
I had to fucking reload.
Every 45 hit fire is absolutely insane. That's me.
Good shit, good shit, good shit. Heal up right now.
Where'd they land? Was that Energy Depot? I always want to call it Power Grid. I think it's Power Grid.
Yo, R9.
It's one of the two. It's no, that's Energy Depot. It's Power Grid's the one with the big roof. Okay, that's what it is. That's what. Okay, I swear. Let's cut over here to Outta Birds. Where they landed? They landed somewhere similar, if I'm not mistaken. Here, yeah, they landed the same spot. Obviously on different.
It actually does pretty good damage. Like, I need one more
servers. I mean, sitting at 19 squads left on Zibby's team here, and 24. That went quick. We're Outta Birds. We're gonna cut over to Lobo's team.
No.
Right as Lobo goes down, unfortunately.
I fucked up, just leave. You can.
Eli managed to get it down with the L-Star. But
It was a
unfortunately,
re-45.
he only got a couple points of health. I don't think he's going to be able to get this off. And Lobo's saying that he may have messed up whatever his play was we weren't able to see the first half of.
We know what he's doing.
I believe in
I can't even hear that other team right now, really. We're not getting any footsteps, anything like that. So I'm just wondering, what is this other team about to do? They're probably going to get a revive off. Maybe Eli can do the same. I don't know. It's a bit tricky.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was a little delayed res.
Emojis when he's supposed to be playing. Unless those are really old. Yeah, probably timestamp.
There's a bit of a delayed res on Eli's part. Looks like you got off.
Phoenix.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, fuck that. Trout.
What?
Wait, Lobo's gonna go for the armor swap, and then he was killed. Small his part. Eli's gonna go down to a P2020.
Oh goodness.
All right.
Goodness.
I guess an L-Star just didn't work out for him there for a minute.
No, absolutely not. Yeah.
Both seer ults are down though, so I know Lobo is not gonna push up to try to help you.
Absolutely not. Let's see. He's probably gonna be able to get that banner back. You know. I don't think he's gonna let it go. I think he's gonna go for Eli's banner no matter what.
You can hit balloon and get out, bro.
Absolutely. He'll wait it out just to the last minute. So it looks like he's doing with his little pulse scanner there, trying to see if they're there or not.
Absolutely. Have you played a lot of Seer so far, Mac? Are you finding utility in the heartbeat sensor?
No, it's not.
Yes, actually. More in arenas.
I feel like that makes sense.
It's all the same thing to me, but it's really useful in arenas because of how close range it is. Once you get to a certain point on the map, you can literally see where everybody's at, no matter where they go. So it's really useful to know that, so you can just aim in, look around to your teammate. Hey, there's a guy over there on you, or hey, there's a guy over here on me. 2 guys, 3 guys. It doesn't really matter. But the heartbeat sensor is a really useful thing, but with the Seer tac and ult, I feel like it's super overpowered.
I feel you absolutely. We see Team Lobo go down. Unfortunately, the heartbeat sensor was not enough to help him clutch up whatever was left of that fight. They ended with 2 kills though, so they got something. We cut over to Team Zibby to see that Zibby's actually down, and Kevin the Angel of Death's gonna go and try to retrieve his banner. Outta Birds hasn't seen any action yet, based on what we can see.
1 or 2 more kills, like that'd get us to like 6 or 7. That'd be like
definitely an odd start.
Be dope. I got the Thirst and the Revenant,
weren't
so that's
expecting
nice. No, I don't know. Horrible spot. They're still there. They're literally still there.
Unfortunately, that's what 2 games for Lobo. Unfortunately,
yeah, I think that it was a couple of rough games.
Maybe to get away,
Lobo. Now we've seen them pull off insane numbers in a single match, so it doesn't count them out by any means.
I know it was just like this for them. In the first tourney we did, but opposite. They had really bad games at the beginning, but at the end they popped off and they loved it.
Yeah, it can happen that way sometimes for sure. Unfortunately, Kevin the Angel, he gets wiped right here. So we have one team left, all Outta Birds. If we cut over to them real quick. Let's see actually real quick. I think Team Zibby ended up with 4. So some low numbers in these these second matches, but I think that's how it went last week, where we had some energetic first matches in the third bracket, some really fast ones that came up next, and then everyone played very conservatively for the last.
13. Yeah, 13.
Let's see here. They haven't seen so far. All Outta Birds hasn't seen any action yet. I can't remember. I think Team Lobo secured at least 2 kills, and we just saw Team Zibby with 4. But based on the position right now with the States, Mac, what would you do right now? We've seen you get high kill matches when you've played. What would you do right now to try to secure some kills? Try to run into a team.
Well, as you guys know, when I play tournaments, I always play Valkyrie, and for that reason is if I'm somewhere, I hear no fighting, nobody's in the kill feed, I got no kills, I just go up in the air, look around, scout around, I'll fly to the nearest jump tower and just keep hitting jump towers until I either hear something, scan somebody, or see somebody on the map before I know somebody's.
There you go. That's definitely a very good aggressive way to utilize.
And it does look like they have a team on them now since they've care packaged it throughout the game.
Absolutely. Skua goes and knocks with the All-Star. He's focusing or channeling some Zibby energy with that.
Oh, absolutely. Jay back with the G7, of course.
Jay and I have to have a talk about his ADS sensitivity by the looks of it, trying to trail with that.
Absolutely.
G7
That's what I was about to say. That he was a little slow in those range.
Yeah, it was a bit slow with where he was at, for sure. Either that or the response curve's up a bit too much. You guys, any of you that are here for my guide videos know that I'm an ALC nerd, so you'll hear me left and right discuss all that good stuff. Let's see what's going on here for sure. See, Skua's been able to fully heal up. There's a Horizon's, I always forget what the ultimates are called. Like you say, like, characters, ultimate, whatever. Skua is, let's get his shield knocked down. And he's going to do what he does best. He's going to jet hop away. And Horizon's actually getting shot from the other team, and it looks like Skua's maybe managing to scoot out a bit, surprisingly.
A possibility. You're gonna hide behind that, most likely. The Horizon's gonna go for her lift and head her away. It looks like she's trying to Albert, and I don't think Skua knows.
No, I don't think so either. He's right here, just crouching up, and Jay's gonna get iced. There's no way.
There's 3 different teams looking at me right now.
Skua's calm, so
there
there are 3 different teams.
Know that Horizon is behind.
No, that was a rough one. There was no proper way to get out of that.
We can't find anyone. We can't find anyone. We can't find anyone.
Wow.
5 teams attacked us at the
He's
same
just
time.
saying now the whole match is yeah, he's just saying right now the whole match is them not being able to find people, and all of a sudden everybody at once, and I think that's definitely what we saw here as well. So there's not a whole lot to talk about. Usually I'm trying to, get better at breaking down some plays we saw in between matches here. When it cuts over to usually the caster screen, but again you get the bracket screen. And I don't know, there's not a whole lot to talk about. It was just some rough matches all around. Zibby definitely did secure the most kills there, but at the same time, I don't think that's any match that they're going to be anyone's going to be super ecstatic about. What this does is, from what I remember about the scoreboard a minute ago, if I take a peek now, it does, I've said this last week too, it does make anybody's game. There's not any huge kill disparity here, which is why we include 3 matches in the very last bracket to see if there's going to be that disparity or if they're going to be able to claw their way back, have an underdog story. But as of right now, it just looks like everybody is, just ready to go and get in that last match. Maybe a little bit of frustration here from some of these teams. But either way,
there's
go for
always that one round. There's always that one round like that. I know in the past tourneys that I've seen and watched, and competed in, there was always that one round where all the teams got up quick.
Absolutely. And the thing is, too, most of these teams have been riding on a pretty decent high. So I'm just wondering if this is gonna ruin it for them or anything like that. If this is gonna mess with their heads, or maybe the map change is just what kind of threw everybody off a bit. You know, they've been used to World's Edge. World's Edge was obviously the map that was launched this season. So we're gonna cut over back to some live gameplay right here, and if you want to swap out and have Rissa hop in, I know I should have introduced you back for that match, but you guys got it. You're good. ADHD. Untreated ADHD, ladies and gentlemen. The fact that I can pull off a tournament at all and organize it, even have it come out halfway as well, you know, I'm pretty proud of it. But real quick, guys, because this is our last match coming up, everyone, do me a favor, thank Mac for his fantastic breakdowns, his tips. He's a very high-level player. We saw him play with Rissa in the Week 2 tournament. Just watching his POV was basically like watching an Apex movie, where like you get to be an Apex god, and then you're like, wait a minute, it's just a movie. It's over now. I'm not really an Apex god. But yeah, just guys, give him a quick thank you because he did fantastic. Appreciate it. And Rissa, you there with me for this last match?
Yeah, I am. I'm here.
What is the ooh chant?
Awesome, awesome. So we're gonna see everyone queue up real quick, and believe everyone got. Everyone's aware. We can.
He's so hyped.
Cut over to Zibby being just ecstatic out of his mind, ready to go. We got low.
I need at this time.
These lobbies too. Let's go.
He's got this. He knows he's on the camera. What's up? You hear me? I know you do.
I ain't gonna say it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm thinking, bro. You already know what I'm thinking. I ain't gonna say it.
Alright, so he's about to drop. We got Team Lova already dropping, landing on a Volt and a Mozambique. Not the worst combo to land on, you know? Gold RE45. That's
better
luck.
than nothing. Let's see what he's got. Oh, Volt and an RE45.
R9 right here. I'm burning him.
And he hits those with a thermite.
He cracks him too, damn.
Beautiful knock.
The aggression. I gotta wonder if they're playing on PS5 or not, because like I get like 40 frames on PS4. And it just seems like he's moving so fast. Let's see here. Sorry, I had a quick yawn. You know, it's what, like 1 a.m. now? Yeah, pretty close. Pretty close to 1 a.m. Pretty nice.
It's almost 2 a.m. for me here.
Oh God, yeah. I think we're all getting a little sleepy brained, you know? Just cutting through these feeds real quick, seeing Lobo secure that kill. We got Outta Birds, full squad. They just dropped, still 30 squads left. I should say full game, not full squad. That makes no sense. Anyway.
Yeah, pick that
and then, yeah, Zibby's here, 29 squads, still in there. So we're gonna come back over to Lobo, get into some action right here. Another kill. We hear Eli. We'll cut back over to them then. See, you're my spotter. I appreciate it. Comes in handy.
And she fades back in.
And it's just gonna be a rampage fight.
Yeah, they're fighting from a distance.
Where was he again?
They pulled back on him a little bit.
The other one's in here.
See, I don't know, like with the rampage, right? I've had discussions of this already where I don't feel like I'm all that good with it. Even when I put a longer range scope on it, I feel like it just doesn't. There's no like trick to it. I'm just not good with it. So it's always surprising to see people using like a one times on it where I'm like, how can you see anyone? I can't see them.
We have Lobo's team in a fight once again.
Of course, we'll cut over them in 1 second. We'll see if they can, Outta Birds can secure this. And they get knocked with a rampage. Jay goes down. And Skua goes in and just quickly knocks someone in there. There's still one other teammate.
Right here.
You're playing a game of chicken. The thing is, they barely even tapped him either. Like, they didn't do much damage at all. He's playing around the doors. He's doing head games.
He secures the kill.
Come through.
That's what we need. We need kills here.
Let's go.
And Outta Birds secures that kill. Gets Jay back up. Let's cut over here to see Team Zibby. Nothing going on. Cut back over to Lovo. Every time I cut over, there's more kills on that board.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Sitting on 3 kills.
Just get it from someone when I kill him.
And Eli has a few kills as well.
I'm far, bro. I'm already out. Like.
Alright, well you ready yourself. I'm picking it up.
There goes that
I'm just scouting out here.
I know it's useful, and you can see that range of that blue aura in the distance, but it's just like
that way.
I don't know how to utilize it properly. It's really powerful right now. I'm sure by the time that I get comfortable using Seer, they'll be like nerf. But I don't know.
You're gonna nerf it. You're gonna get so used to it, you're gonna be like, no.
No, you can't come
exactly.
with me to
What do you think? The
Jennifer.
pick rate right now is Seer is the most picked legend. What do you think we're gonna see after the nerf? You think they're just gonna drop him like everyone dropped Horizon in Season 8?
Are they over there?
Yeah, I felt that Horizon drop. I as well
I saw
dropped her.
something.
I don't know. I mean, if someone gets a buff, then there's a potential. But honestly, he's a real good character all
Hear
around.
that?
Even if he did get nerfed, I think he's still.
That's where we
still in the
fucking
meta.
died last game.
Yeah, absolutely. There's only so much they can do to nerf his kit without, like, you know, ruining the entire character as well. So,
Was it
I'm
inside?
curious to see what happens
Heard.
there.
Inside.
All right, let's take a look over here.
You know, yeah, we do, bro.
Yeah, they're scanning right now. They're seeing people in here. Let's see if anybody else is getting in any fights. Outta Birds, negative. Zibby secured a fight. We didn't get to see it. However, we do see Lovo using that heartbeat sensor. Sorry, the tactical, my
Oh,
mistake.
he's right. He's right. You see him?
And just decimating people in here. We get a shield swap off.
Almost knocked him. Almost knocked him. Good shit.
Eli and Lovo, all they gotta do is heal up. They can secure this for sure.
In that room, it's automatic death. That room is just so hard to play in.
See, you said that, and then he rolled around. And I saw all the death boxes there, and now I'm just thinking, oh no, they're next. Like you got that right on the nose.
Where the fuck's the medkit?
Everyone gives me nightmares.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, whenever I'm in there, I'm like, I gotta get out. I gotta get out.
This in the rooms on the ground floor of airbase. Those just like one little one-off rooms. Kind of the same thing. You get cornered in there, you're kind of screwed.
You just gotta get out. But it's easy kills for them, right?
Exactly.
Might come back.
Yeah,
Might come back.
Zibby
Yeah.
with Eva 8.
I am here.
Zibby real quick. Let's see what he's up to.
I'm just swapping. Yeah, we are kind of dirty.
Keep cutting in right at the end here, you know.
Okay.
I loot it fast. Wait.
One thing I'm noticing is Zibby's not rocking the L-Star,
I may have
which
seen it
I'm
too,
almost
I'm going back
concerned
high.
about. You know, his energy in there.
Yeah, behind the box.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
I think it's this. I think
Pat,
it's.
pat, 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 pat.
I've had the prowler the last.
It's not. It's not.
Two.
I backed off.
Ooh.
No! I agree right here.
I'm here.
I agree for it. No.
They got it down from another team. They took that kill from Zibby.
So not fair.
Does Kevin get it off? That's the thing. It's the last game. Can Kevin pull it off? Kevin pulls it off.
Get the fuck out of the way!
I hate the butt end.
You're right. No, you're right.
Oh goodness. All right.
Zibby
got, on my end, Zibby got loud. Couldn't hear you over him for a second there.
Oh my god.
What is that beam?
So
Where do I
there's
learn
two
it?
teams in the same lobby.
Oh yeah?
Or three.
Words of Airbase is with Zibby's.
Oh goodness.
Watch out behind.
Okay.
Oh goodness. I didn't know that.
Wonder if they noticed that.
No, I don't think so. Oh my god, and birds. Oh, sorry. All birds actually secure it somehow. There's a Seer ultimate coming through. There's a Pathfinder on him right now. Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
It would have been nice
Wait,
to
who
see
was
them
that?
again.
Right? See the two of them fight. That would have been pretty fun. Let's see what happens here. If Skua's gonna be able to pull any of this stuff off.
It's kind of hard to fight in over there.
Absolutely. No, Skua's just gonna have to play Ring Around the Rosie here and hopefully pop his ultimate and just take off. If that's the case. I don't know what his plan is right now, but he can't be here. Oh, that was a sick beam. Every shot hit. That was perfect. They're going for a revive up there. I think they're gonna stick it. They're gonna get that Pathfinder back up. No, they're not. No, they're not.
Beautifully
Can he?
done.
Oh goodness.
I suck. You're a goat. I suck. We gonna be real about this shit. You're a goat and I suck.
Just with the comms, you're a goat and I suck. Just left and right.
I appreciate you so much.
Zibby knocked.
Let's see.
Zibby knocked someone. Got some
See,
crazy energy over here.
You got
Two
Lobo's
more
team
kills.
doing
Free
work.
99. Shield swap.
They are rolling through this lobby. It's so funny
Wait, I
to
heard
see
someone
two
flying
teams
behind
in the
us.
same lobby.
I know, just going at it right now. It's crazy to see. I'm just waiting for them to close the gap on each other. I'm not trying to not give any room to Lobo here, but Lobo's cleaning up on his own. Their team's going bananas.
7 kills, 1,200 damage.
He's running.
5 squads left.
Wait,
See
what
they
the
can
fuck?
pull off
Valkyrie
a
team.
win here.
Whatever,
Alright.
come chase this guy. Where about this guy?
I don't know how many kills Eli has. But
He slid down the hill, but I don't know where he went.
Right, I'm not sure, but here's the thing, guys. Last match, it's just kind of cool to see
Not
these two
sure
teams
if he can't.
go up against each other. That's if they end up
just gonna
actually
be
fighting with
untouchable.
each other, or if they just end up, you know, dying near each other
Well,
without
here's it.
interacting.
Get ready.
But
Yeah,
we're
we
gonna
can
find
put
out.
your front is it.
Yeah, Zibby's pushing on a team right now.
Now. Just one, bro. I
Can't see
cracked
those
her.
trees.
Prowler hits, my goodness.
Just chase her.
Yeah.
If he can't get the kill, just chase
She's
her.
one. Shoot. No, shoot.
I hit her
Oh
7.
no, she's
I hit her
one.
7.
If he actually, there's no way,
I'm just gonna
right?
chase her. I'm just gonna chase
He's
her.
literally
That
one
would've been
HP.
kinda
It's
cool
fine,
if
it's
he
fine,
got
it's fine,
it
it's
in
fine.
the air. The
And she hit a really good
Right,
zip,
with
though.
all the
Holy
guns
shit.
to
That's
get
like,
knocked
that's
by
incredible.
flying through the air, I'd
She's
probably
right.
be pretty mad about the EVA 8.
She's gonna get a chance to heal.
I would definitely be kind of pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
She
I
did.
hear him nearby. Zibby's definitely got him on the ropes.
Zibby's
No.
definitely not gonna let him heal.
No, they're
Zibby's
trying to,
chasing
though.
this kill.
Mm-hmm.
Might run into another team.
She ulted, bro.
Yeah, the Bangalore threw down her rolling thunder right here, and
No, don't die. Just pad out. Don't die. You're gonna get by the Bangalore ult
It's
too.
fine. Don't have to do too much.
Jay got res and they're Valk ulting out into
Sure.
red.
You can kill her.
Those
Finally.
power bursts are kind of betraying him a bit. He's not able to secure it as much as he
Cracked
wants
her.
to, and he cracks one.
I hit her
Looks like
flash.
another team's about to
She's got
secure it.
to be one.
Unless
What
that's
the heck?
Kevin's shots. I can't tell.
Give us this kill.
Dibby's shouting, "Give
How many
us this
smokes
kill!"
she get, bro?
Energy.
My goodness.
That's fucking
Oh, it's fun cutting over to him. Let's see. All Out of Birds. So far, they're sitting up on top of Olympus.
I know it's all
Olympus
about
was like
fun, but I wanna
Atlantis.
win, too.
That's what we call the spot anyway, up on the waterfall, because you know.
Atlantis?
Yeah, we call it Atlantis, and everyone's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Right. Well, let me explain. I don't know. I just saw the waterfalls and it made me think of Atlantis. You know." Let's see. Team Lobo over here is sitting on 11 kills from what we can tell from the assists right now, which is pretty nuts.
Pretty big game.
Yes.
Right?
Cover me, cover me.
Yeah.
Cut back over, and Kevin,
Where's
the
the other
Angel of
team
Death,
at?
I'm never gonna not find fun saying that and cackle
There's back
inside.
choke. They will shoot me in the back choke.
I think they chased down that Bangalore by the looks of the box.
That girl was
Finish
ridiculous,
it,
bro.
and now we're just trying to see these moments play out. Are they
Oh,
close
they have a
by?
lot. We
They're close by. Oh no!
Yeah, they're pretty close.
All Out of Birds is going up onto middle of Phase Runner, and Team Zibby is up to the right.
Wow, yeah, they're right up there.
They're
Oh,
right
we
that's-
there.
have 9. They
Oh
have.
goodness! Oh,
Coming up.
I just keep cutting left and right on the feeds.
Oh, me.
Please
We need these
fight.
guys here.
Just fight.
I can't. I gotta see Zibby's perspective. This is gonna be bad,
They
man.
might third party them. Yeah, they're gonna third party him. Oh god.
Kill these guys.
Oh my god,
Oh,
they're
whoa, whoa,
rushing.
whoa, whoa,
God.
whoa, 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 I'm getting fried.
They don't even know too, and they're not gonna find out at first.
After.
This is funny. This is good.
I wanna
I
see
don't
how
stream
this
sec, then I
goes.
got turned off
No,
the
they
stream.
shot kill.
Hopefully they don't get too caught up. They both go out on us.
Dying in the hill on the left.
Lobo's fighting.
Cut over
Right
to
there, right
Zibby.
there, right there. Fire!
Skua's getting hit. Skua's getting
Fire!
hit.
Close,
Prowler
close,
burst.
kill him! Pad, pad, pad!
I feel like
God.
it's so hard long range.
Don't
with
have
the
it.
Prowler.
I don't know if they're
I'm
listening,
AP,
so I'm
I'm
not
AP.
trying to
Oh,
throw
no,
like,
no,
too
no, I'm getting shot
much
aside.
information. What's happening? There's a
We need to
team
back
around
up, we need to back
Energy
up, we need to
Depot.
back up. We're gonna die. We're gonna die, we're gonna die. Back up here.
Annihilating them. Let's see here.
Shit, dude. We're
I
gonna
gotta
get
cut over to
pinned.
Lobo for a second, see what he's doing right now. Lobo is annihilating the entire lobby, just decimating everyone, securing
Lobo for these
at least 14 kills, and this is them winning their match. Lobo wins their match, and I'm not trying to cut it short, Lobo. We gotta see what's going on here with these two teams in the same lobby.
Because even if we fight them,
How many kills do they end up with here? This is just nuts. I gotta see that real quick before we cut out. No, I can't. I gotta see. I gotta know where everyone's at. I gotta see what's happening. Lobo, how many kills did you get?
Way to go, guys. Yeah.
You fantastic
Easy
beasts. I
dubs.
just every time I cut over, there's just, you know,
Hey, bro,
two more
just get
kills on the
guns.
board. They got 17 kills in
Wow.
total. A massive game.
There they are. That is them, though.
They played really well
come to me.
and really aggressive.
Right? Absolutely. And I think that it was just the first round here, or the second round was just the shakeup of being on Olympus. You know?
I think this is their map, you know?
Absolutely. Let's see. Those mid-air shots with the
Oh, no, that was
Evo
mid!
are just crazy from Zibby. I don't know what's going on.
Circle,
There's just
circle!
big of them.
No,
No. Team Zibby,
that wasn't them,
unfortunately,
though.
gets annihilated. That was the wrong tab. That was a Discord tab. Anyway, guys. Oh, it would have been cool to see them go toe-to-toe. It really would have been.
Right there.
They came really close, though, at least.
Absolutely. And now we're going to cut over last team, All Out of Birds.
I feel like they're gonna figure it out that they were in the same game.
Yeah, I think I heard from Zibby's comms. I think he was listening to the, you know, our official cast here. And, just running into some stuff, but it looks like All Out of Birds lands a little bit separated. But there is a team.
They just
Looks
got
of
a
it.
good gun. It's probably
Oh no,
in
that's right. That's their
they
ping.
traded this
Sorry, the colorblind filter always throws me off. I don't know about you, but every time I see it,
Yeah, it does, because I'm not used to it. No offense, I'm not colorblind, so I don't play on colorblind settings.
yeah, so it throws me off completely. And we're getting some lag here. I don't think it's on my end. My stream's still up.
Oh yeah, it's on my end as well.
Oh, there we go, and it catches up. And no, I can't go back to the pixelated stuff. Don't do it. I think Justin's just generally lagging. He's got free cam right now, looking
Yeah.
around. Oh, this is the worst possible time. There's
Oh,
no.
we go
I am lagging so hard right now.
He's lagging like crazy.
They timed me out. They timed me out.
It times him out.
Oh
So
my
right
God,
now
they
it's
timed me
just Skua, and we have no way to see his point of view as the last person. Wait, is it maybe it'll pull him back into the match? Maybe it'll pull him back in. The most anticlimactic ending to this entire night possible.
You're coming back in now.
Oh, he's back. He's back. Oh, kind of.
I'm still lagging.
Oh no. He's kind of back.
Not the lag, not now.
Yeah, no, it looks like he's pretty good now. It seems stable, but it was rough there for a second.
No,
Ooh, nice here. Tactical. Beautiful knock with a G7.
There we go. Wow.
I can push this thing.
Channeling Owen Wilson there. Wow.
Wow. Jay's 80 today is just 1 point.
They got only 2 other teams they're up against right now. 2 other teams, and it's enough of a chance to secure hopefully at least 4 kills.
Ooh, that Valk hit the shield spot.
Barely. Oh, they crack him again. And they get the kill. They secure at least that one for the most part. The Kraber in there. I don't know if it's really the play right now, this late, but I mean, I could be wrong. Like I said, I'm not good with it, so that could just be me, my pessimism talking when it comes to the Kraber.
Come to me, come to me. I have an idea.
Seems like Skua's got some kind of an idea right now.
Oh.
They're sitting in a very, very compromised spot. It's the last team. They can't. I don't know. This is round 3. Maybe they'll be able to cover this. But I'm not totally sold. I think that no, they're going down.
You're probably gonna fall.
No. Does Skua get out?
This is
Barely.
Bullshit. This is absolute bullshit.
Barely gets out.
Scary end game.
Did they see where you fell?
Yeah.
They're definitely going to finish him, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's no way they're gonna let him. He's gonna leave him there. No, they're gonna go in. Gonna go for that finish. Now they're gonna have all this confidence, knowing they're just going up against a single person right at the end. You know, going up against that solo. You see Skua's point of view. He's hitting some shots. It's looking good.
Some bullshit, bro. I've been lagging this whole fucking game. They finally lagged me out. And at one time, shit's starting to go right.
We're gonna see what happens here, because I mean, what is he sitting at? Is that a rampage? I'll rag on him for that later. But the one good thing is having a rampage with that high damage output. Maybe he's gonna be able to secure at least the knock and just level the playing field without taking too much shield damage. We're gonna have to see what happens. There's not really a lot of loot here if he's looking for ammo. I can't tell. We're on the Jay's spectator mode. We can't really tell what he's got.
Yeah, I can't tell what he has in his inventory and what he needs.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, he's also far from the circle. I don't know if he's waiting and relying on his ultimate to come back.
He's gonna pull off the res.
He's gonna do it. I mean, he's known for it. That's kind of his thing. Getting off crazy revives and respawns that he really shouldn't. So.
Throughout all of these games, he's been pulling off some pretty crazy reses.
Yep. He's looking around.
I'll let you know if they're coming towards you.
Now Jay's the eye in the sky. He's peeking. He's seeing what's gonna happen.
Mirage is on top. He got a Kraber, so be careful.
And he says Mirage has got a Kraber from the comms I can hear on his end. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. They have to run immediately. There's not even any time to loot up his death box. Justin is just kind of sitting here.
She's on my ass. Why?
He's like, oh no.
Yep. I can't. I'm crawling. I can't stop crawling. They're not letting me not crawl. They're not letting me not crawl.
Jay is bugged right now. He can't stop crawling. He's stuck crouched.
I am stuck in crouch. I'm stuck in crouch. This is
no.
Bro,
try jumping. Can you jump or no?
I can't do nothing.
And apparently he can't even jump. So I have no clue what's going on right now. But he's getting hit with the bug from hell in this game. If this is something that's happening right now.
This is fucking.
He's right again. Like, how anticlimactic of an ending can you get? Like, maybe Skua can pull this off, but like, what's happening right now?
Bro, I like.
You can hear Jay's frustration. I think any of us would be extremely frustrated with any of these scenarios happening, you know?
I would be if this was me in a tournament right now.
Skua gets the,
Ooh, we almost had him. Nice teams.
Oh, so close. Was it the last guy, or there two?
There's two.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, he got hit that alternator on the side. Goodness, okay, definitely a weird game to end off on. Jay getting timed out, somehow gets back in. The lag, whatever that bug was at the end, that's I want to say unfortunate, but there's like unfortunate and then there's slightly worse than that. And I think that's what that is. Oh, goodness. All right, so what we're going to do now, bracket screen real quick. You know the drill. And then let's see if we can get this camera pulled back up properly. Okay, I'm not getting that single frame issue. We're going to try camera again, see what happens. I'm not getting that.
I almost said some real disrespectful shit about this game.
Lobo? Oh my gosh.
Like, seriously, there's no way, bro. There's no, like,
gotta mute.
That's not even a bug that makes.
Gotta mute him real quick. I think we're going to be able to pull caster screen back up, which is good. I put my mask back on, everything, so. We'll see here. Let's go back to the caster screen. Is it working now? Is it? Yeah, we're both on it. Again, cool. That's awesome. Bird mask time. All right, cool. All right, anyway, guys. Yeah, you can actually see us. Cool. Okay. So, Luigi's going to get the scores going for us. Again, not too hard to get the last 3 going. But, however, we will announce MVP and the, can't remember the other 2 accolade names right now. But we will announce those over the next couple days. Some graphics being posted for anyone who is in this, who's able to get the highest kills. All the accolades we have set aside. We may add more, by the way, for some of the earlier rounds. We'll just see what we can do. But right now, got Luigi putting everything in. And it was definitely one hell of a night. We're going to look here and see. He's securing these. He's got these in. Guys, looks like everything's in. I'm just going to double check with him real quick. By the looks of it, not that anyone's going to be too shocked here, but it looks like Team Lovo wins, taking it with 31 kills. Synthesis, right here. Lovo's team, Synthesis Gaming, takes it with 31 kills. That last game, excuse me, that last match, securing 17 of those. Otherwise, he would have been left at 14 and maybe another decent game. Zibby coming in very close behind with 22 kills. Very close. It was just a little bit of bad luck in their second match. I think all those second matches kind of came out a bit rough. And in third, Outta Birds, 16 kills. Again, like I said, everyone, those second matches, there wasn't a lot to go around, you know? There weren't a lot of kills. It was rough for everyone. But yeah, so Synthesis Gaming takes it. So, Rissa, what out of all 7 games of the night, right? What was your favorite? What was your favorite spot?
No, I mean,
It's been 3 hours. We're all tired. So, I mean, if you can't think of it, I get it.
I know the first 3 games were like the most interesting games because like everyone was playing so aggressively, and I liked the game where was it Zibby and his teammate, and they had like nothing and they just kept going and fighting and playing.
Yeah, right. Had his low on ammo and all that good stuff.
They kept winning back to back, and it was just interesting how they pulled the win off, and they pulled the Crazy Rez's end game. That was interesting. Right.
Absolutely. We saw a lot of really crazy moments. Highlights and all that stuff will come out over the next few days. But I just want to thank all the teams. All the teams for popping by. It was a lot of fun. And like Chris was saying, those first 3 games were just like, there was so much going on. I couldn't keep up with it. Everyone was just winning over and over. Every time I cut to a screen, it was like, we're the winners.
It was wins on wins.
Absolutely. All right, guys. So I want to give a shout out, thank you to you, Rissa, for agreeing to do this. It was a pleasure being able to cast with you. Mac, I'm pretty sure you're still in the background there, buddy. Appreciate your insight, especially with you being such a high-level player and breaking things down. Like, these streams are also an excuse for me to learn how other people play, like, over their shoulder, how they play better. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to try that next time. You know?
I've learned a lot of how to play Seer today from Lovo, so thank you.
Exactly. Hell yeah. But awesome, guys. So if anyone has any questions or anything they want to say in the YouTube chat here, just feel free. And we're going to spend a few minutes just, reading whatever you guys want to type up. And then we will just wind down, shut the stream down, and let the winners enjoy their bragging rights. And just, again, this is our 4th week doing this, or rather our 4th tournament. And there are only plans to go up from here. Obviously, there's still a couple bugs here that have to be worked out, stream quality with all that pixelation, all that good stuff. Yeah, but we're going to keep doing it. We'll smooth them all out as we go. There's no official date yet, but the Trios Kill Races are going to launch in September. Those will be cross-play, so, you just be all PC and Switch players, which would be funny to just see PC go up against Switch players. Like, that should be its own tournament. Anyway, getting ahead of myself. But those will be launching most likely the very last week of September, as we're able to iron out a couple of bugs from today. Maybe a third monitor is in order to have other things going on there. I don't know. We'll see. That might work out the best. But let's see what you guys have to say here.
Care Bear.
Yeah. Justin was stuck in crouch. Yowza ended up crashing. Onyx crashed. Like,
Fortunate.
it wasn't just the night of technical issues for me for once, you know. But
On everyone's end, yeah. Something had to go wrong.
right? Yeah, something had to. Let's see. Dude, what the not like this, right? I'm just reading back the chat going from the top down. Silent dude. Yeah, I don't know how it ended like that, but it was nuts. Armor Care Bear, thank you. Rissa and Mac, you guys are great. Not you though, Josh. That's okay, Ricky. I'll rag on you later for something. Don't worry, I'll get back. It's just gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. Let's see.
All the teams played very well tonight. I was shocked.
Right?
On every different gameplay, I loved it. I loved it all.
Absolutely, it was good. A lot of fun. Let's see. Oh, I see you typing in there. Cool. Casters killed it through all the craziness. Thank you, Zibby. Dude, it was. Here's the thing. Cutting over to you. You killed it every time we spectated you. Like
Yes.
every time you're smiling, you're hyped up, you're playing the game amazing. It was great, man.
The energy, the hype, even when he was knocked, it was just beautiful.
Right? Exactly.
I had a face cam, so I could see your POV.
Let's see. Good games. Thank you, Zombie. Thank you. Thank you. See. This is my non-ape. Oh yeah, everyone was like, who's Armored Care Bear? That's Skua, everybody, in case you're curious. My non-YouTube. I want to cry. That's never happened to me. Justin, that is just so unlucky, dude. I've seen people when they get knocked, they can like walk, like crouch fast or whatever. Like, does that bug? I've never seen that happen, like in any season of Apex. Is that the first time that you've seen that too, Rissa?
Yeah, I've never seen that happen to anyone. I feel so unfortunate for him.
Right? Like, we just witnessed like the first dawn of a new bug in the game, and it's like, this is when it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Okay, unlucky.
Absolutely. Let's see. You guys all killed it. Some BS hit almost all of you tonight and made me want to tear my hair out. Silent dude over there. Yeah, even from this side too, right? Like, it's just seeing it and the crashes and just all the difficulties. Like, you guys still pulled through. You came through and you did awesome. Yeah, I don't think I can say it enough, but like, it was really just fantastic getting to watch you guys. Justin, trust me, it gets worse. Yeah, okay. Guys, if you don't know, Luigi's internet is just the worst, and he'll get kicked out of matches all the time, or won't let him queue into them. So, Luigi, it's a different kind of pain, though, buddy. I doubt you've had that bug happen. You know?
He said it's easy to clutch when you have Zibby cheering you on. Like, see, that was the energy and the chemistry going on. We noticed it. It was very nice.
Absolutely. 100%. All right, guys. So I think it's definitely time to end the stream, and in the future find a victory screen with fireworks and all that cool stuff towards the end to make it a little more climactic when we announce the winners. But it was a lot of fun. I had fun, and you know, it's gonna go down again. What am I getting? Some kind of Windows? Got something over there. Anyway, it's been a lot of fun doing these. 4th week, 5th week's coming up next week. For any of you who are here who want to watch it next week, watch me on my microphone. Next week it's actually gonna be on a Friday, and it's the only time we're doing this because on Saturday, quick shout out while we're here, Synthesis Gaming is hosting a tournament called the King of Kings Tournament. Yours truly will be casting it, bird mask and all, because I'm not going anywhere without this. You know, I keep giving people different stories too. They're like, "Why do you wear a mask?" I'm like, "Witness protection program." Then I just don't answer it, and they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Can't talk about it." Or they're like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Oh, it's just, you know, got all these scars." I don't know. I'll go on with any kind of story. The bird masks come with me, but I'll be casting it here on this channel. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So we're moving our kill race back to Friday night, just one night before. And that's going to be on the 27th, I believe, if memory serves me correctly. Same time, 10:30 p.m. CST. And, you know, we'll just have fun with it, take it from there. And, yeah, just thanks to all you guys watching. You broke numbers tonight from what I can see on my studio screen here. You broke concurrent viewers, broke likes on it. You did great. I appreciate you guys coming out. And we're going to go ahead and end it here. Rissa, anything else you want to say before we cast off? Or are you all good?
You guys did amazing. Everyone played really, really well. You guys inspired me to go play ranked right now, so I'm gonna go do that.
There you go.
Yeah, and I'll be in the tournament next weekend, so I can't wait to hear you cast it.
Awesome. Well,
yeah, but everyone, good night. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
And thank you, of course, for this opportunity.
Yeah, and it was a lot of fun. Would love to do it again at some point if you're willing. You know, it was good.
And anytime.
Awesome. All right, guys, we're gonna end it. I don't have like a sign-off thing. Like, I can't salute. I don't know. But I'm going to just take the bird mask off and then cut out before you can see anything. Good night, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you.